can call Joe. Open phone lines. Open phone lines. Call the show. Call up Joe. Call up Joe. Call up Joe. Open phone lines. Open phone lines. Call the show. You can call Joe. Open phone lines. Open phone lines. Call the show. Call up Joe. Open phone lines. Open phone lines. Call the show.
Hey there. Open the phone line.
Open phone lines. Open phone lines. Call the show. Call up Joe. Open phone lines. Open phone lines. Call the show. You can call Joe. Open phone lines. Open phone lines. Call the show. Call up Joe.
Dumbledore is John Lithgow. Remember Third Rock from the Sun? The Rock from the Sun.
Open phone lines.
I think that
Call the show.
I think I'm right to be skeptical about this.
Open phone lines.
You know?
Open phone lines. Call the show.
Because dude,
Call up Joe.
you know, everything has been ruined that Hollywood has been doing, you know, almost everything. And it's like, do we really think that we're going to get something good to happen here? Or that they're not going to screw up and woke Harry Potter?
Open phone lines. Call the show. You can call Joe. Open phone lines. Open phone lines. Call the show. Call up Joe.
Everybody telling me about the Bruins, Pacharo. I don't watch the Bruins anymore, you dumb dickhead.
Open phone lines. Open phone lines. Call the show. You can call Joe. Open phone lines.
Open the phone lines. I don't know, man, if I got pancreatic cancer or something. My Christ, does my side hurt. That's what took me so long to get on the air. I was in like crippling pain, and then I was like, all right. It's like I go back and forth of like, I feel better now. Oh, I should go to the hospital. I feel better now. I should go to the hospital. Oh, I have no insurance right now. I don't want to go to the hospital. I'll die. I don't have health. I don't have a life insurance probably too. My family would get zero. That's great. Boy, life sucks. How bad does your life suck? Call up the show and tell me about it if you want. 339-226-6610. I created an AI of my wife and had a conversation with it. You guys want to hear it? Yeah, I called AI and had a conversation with my wife. Listen to this.
Your vibrant personality shine through. It is good to use conversational quests like aha,
Yo.
user. Okay.
This is really weird. Watch this. Watch how weird this is.
2 + 2, that's like totally 4. Trying to figure out the mysteries of the universe, like why socks disappear in the wash. It's one of life's greatest puzzles, right? So what's been keeping you busy lately? Any crazy adventures or just the usual grind?
I've been thinking about what 2 + 2 is.
2 + 2, that's like totally 4, right? But hey, let's not get too hung up on the math stuff. Speaking of numbers, did I ever tell you about the time I tried to count all the stars in the sky? Yeah, I got to like 1 million and then realized, this could take forever. So what's been on your mind lately besides the mysteries of arithmetic? Any new hobbies or crazy ideas you've been playing with?
Yeah, I've been thinking about collecting my socks and your panties.
Oh, collecting socks and my panties, huh? Yeah, that's a new one. You always come up with the wildest ideas, you know that. But hey, if it keeps your socks from disappearing, I guess it's worth a shot, right? So, tell me, what other crazy organizational schemes have you been cooking up lately? Or is this the biggest brainwave you've had in a while?
That's just some of the
That's a pretty big one.
weird conversation I had with my wife as an AI.
Hey, it's going pretty good, actually. What's up with you? Oh, and about that math question, I'm not exactly a human calculator, right? But if you really need to know, I guess I could, try to figure it out or something. So, like, what's new with you?
You better figure it out.
Anything exciting happening, or are you just,
Comes at you. Why don't you step on my balls?
I'm like really not into that whole stepping on balls thing, I mean, I guess it's cool if that's your thing, but like I'm more of a, hugs and kisses kind of guy. So, yeah, let's maybe keep the conversation.
Wait a minute. You're a guy? I couldn't believe it. My AI wife said she was a guy. All this time I didn't know. Leah's a freaking guy. Did you guys know this? This is crazy. 919, hello.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? What's up?
You need to get Medicaid. It's the cheapest plan ever.
Well, I mean, I just left my, I got to get on something. You got to be on
Medicaid.
You get on Mass Health in Massachusetts. We have free health insurance in Mass.
The best, like, I get Medicaid and all my stuff.
You got Medicaid?
It's fair. It's very, because anyway, it's a good insurance. I wouldn't lie to you.
I thought Trump was taking that away.
Depends on how long it lasts. I mean, it depends.
Okay. Well, how's everything going, man? What's up?
Good. I was thinking, doesn't Roman's contract expired this month? It said 2025 when I looked it up.
Whose contract?
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns' contract is expiring. So you think they're gonna sign him, or they're not gonna sign him, or?
I think Roman Reigns might jump ship and be the face of Vince's company if he is serious about a company.
Wow, Roman Reigns is gonna leave WWE to go with Vince McMahon. I think it's more likely like Brock Lesnar would do that because they're like pals or whatever.
Yeah, but you see how Vince McMahon treated this guy when he was when Roman was at the top and nobody was there, and I'm telling you, he would jump ship to Vince, and Brock Lesnar would too.
You think that The Rock would leave his like cousin who owns the company practically and the big WWE in Hollywood and The Rock owns most, runs the deal and Triple A, and then he's going to leave to go work with Vince McMahon who takes dumps on women's heads?
I think so. I mean, it makes sense to me because the money,
Well,
Vince would pay.
Maybe if Vince can pay that, man, I don't know. I feel like Vince. I don't know what kind of money they're gonna have if Vince starts a wrestling company. If he actually does it, if he does it, if he did it, But good Lord, The Rock going over there. I mean, Roman going over there. I don't know, man.
But it all depends on what Paul Heyman does.
I mean,
It all depends on what Paul does. Paul is a big factor with Roman, because they're tight to the hip. But that's two people that if they were to go, and I think they would, because of the money.
I just
Roman
don't. No
and
way.
Brock.
I don't see Roman going. They'd have to give Roman like $20 million or something.
Yeah.
$20 million. I mean, think about it, or more. I mean, now Brock Lesnar, I can see, because again, they're friends, and Brock does whatever the fuck Brock wants to do. Brock loves, Vince, I think. So, I mean, look at the Vince was trying to serve up a hooker for him. These guys, Vince is like his surrogate dad. I could definitely see Brock potentially going over there, but I could not see Roman. I really can't see Roman going over there. That sounds crazy to
John
me.
Cena going over there, but not as a wrestler.
What?
Do you not know how close John and Vince are? They were tight. Remember back when everybody was on his ass, Vince, when all this stuff was going down? He's one of the only people that defended him, which at the time I don't think he should have. But
I don't think he necessarily fully defended him. But I mean, right? I mean, did he really defend him, or did he just say, "Well, I wouldn't say anything bad about Vince because I don't know that part of him. I just know the Vince I know."
I know. That's what I'm saying. I think he would I think he would join Vince, but not as a wrestler, as constantly something. I know it'd be something. I don't know what it'd be, but it'd be something, and he would help out Vince because that's one person right there. Brock's another person. I'm trying to think who else. I mean, you'd be surprised people that would go see Vince over the current administration. Not that it's bad, but I mean, I'm just saying you would be surprised with the wrestlers, the vets. Except CM Punk, we know he's not going. God, no. He's never going.
What channel is NXT on? I don't even remember anymore.
CW.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I'm like trying to figure out, I'm like, what? I'm trying to remember, like, where did they move to?
I don't even watch them that much. I mean, I barely watch, NXT hardly. I watch Raw and SmackDown, and I watch some Dynamite. But, I mean, I don't really watch Collision. I don't watch NXT. I just don't watch those main shows, those main wrestling content.
Well, Ricky Starks is in a match right now. He's Ricky Starks came out. He's got people. I didn't hear his music because I didn't want to play it while I was live, in case the copyright stuff. But Ricky Starks' music is apparently pretty good. I don't know. I haven't heard it though. Or Ricky Saints.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Ricky Saints. Yeah, Ricky Saints, because that's where he's from. Or that's where he grew up.
Now, in a let's say a sex off, Vince McMahon and The Rock, they each get 2 women. Which one can go longer?
Well, if Vince has the blue chew, he might be able to go a little bit longer. But Rock's he's still 52, so he might be able to go long. But blue chew always makes a difference. My pops got some Viagra. I was like, "What you need it for? You're only 52." Hey, it works. He gets it prescribed by the doctor.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It makes you like fuller and thicker and long, and you can go multiple times. Like, yeah, so it's more of an enhancement, I guess. Like you don't really need it, but it's like an enhancement. So you're like, I'll risk going blind. It's okay. I want a bigger one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ricky Starks just speared the hell out of some guy that I don't know who it is.
Yeah. They're trying to build a feud between him and what's his name? The AEW former wrestler, now WWE star that had the championship for a little bit. What's his name? Ethan Page.
Ethan Page. Yeah, he's in a tag team match right now with Ethan Page. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, they're trying to build a feud. If I saw a piece on there on my phone that popped up one of those shorts, and I saw something with him feuding. And then that one that skinny fella, he had feuded with, or was trying to start a feud with Ricky Starks. I can't remember his name. He's a heel now. I don't know his name.
Someone in the chat. Someone in the chat will get it. I don't remember what you're saying, but I'm sure somebody will get it.
He had the North American Championship, I think, for a little bit, a year or so back.
Oh, right. Okay. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember. I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah.
Ricky Saints, baby. Look at that. Ricky Saints. How big do you think his throbber is?
I don't know. He's light skinned, so he might be long.
All right. He might be long. I like that. Clip that. Thank you for the call, my brother. Call back in a little bit or later on if you want to call back again, but I want to move to other people who want to call. And, of course, I know Dork Knight was trying to get on the call earlier. Wes Lee, says JDS Matt. Yeah, Wes Lee. There you go. I think that's it. Good call, brother. Oh, my fucking side is killing me, bro. Dude, I actually hadn't been in pain for like 7 hours straight today. I was good. I drank all this tea and water, and then I drank I had some chicken fingers, like Purdue ones. I had like 4 of them. And I really hadn't eaten much today. I was eating bread and very bland stuff in case it was my gallbladder. And, bro, I just had the craziest pain in my left side back area. And I'm like, why does that hurt? That's not even close to where my gallbladder is. It's over here. But I think it's radiating from my pancreas. So I think my pancreas might be inflamed from my gallbladder hurting.
Closing moments devolved into a singles match, but everything's
Ricky Saints music playing. His music sounds all right. I can't really make it out right now, though. Ricky Saints fought off several people, I don't know, and threw them out of the ring, sidestepping people, and then pancaked this new guy, and then picked up the victory, Ricky Saints. And the Hardys here tonight.
Well, what a night it was in our main event, but let's talk about what's going down.
Music's like, I don't know, it sounds like decent generic music for a new guy. I don't know. It doesn't sound crazy to me. It just sounds like, it just sounds like all right. Well, it sounds pretty good. Maybe it's better than I realized, but I don't know. I guess I'm not getting like vibes of like, "Ooh, I love it," or "It's terrible," or either one of those things. It's just sort of okay. All right. There it is. 339-226-6610. God damn. And then Ricky does that weird pose that's like, yes, I'm playing for the other team. That Ricky Starks pose, man, it never looked right in AEW, really. It looked goofy. It looked stupid. It even looked dumb when he did the interviews. But when he just did it there, it looked pretty good. It looked like he was supposed to do it. It looked like a new version of sort of like the model Martel, Shawn Michaels type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Pretty good in the ring, though. Pretty good debut. The Hardy Boyz, NXT. What did you guys think of NXT? There's so much randomness to talk about. Let me push off the Hardys. We do want to get to the McMahon stuff a little bit. I know people want to talk about McMahon, maybe the new wrestling company and everything. We'll try to get to that. We'll try to see what's going on. Let me drink some water right now real quick. There we go. Boy, sorry, guys. Man, I'll tell you what, I almost didn't come on the air because I was in such crazy pain, dude. It's like someone was taking their hand and they were squeezing my left kidney side like crazy. It was very weird. But I feel like my gallbladder pain is drifting over to my pancreas. It's very weird. Got to go to the doctor tomorrow or something. I'm going to have to go because it's like, that's fucking crazy. I was good until I ate food, too. I've been eating bland shit like all day, and it was getting really better. It was like feeling like, oh, this is great. But it's almost like my gallbladder's not even hurting. It's not even hurting at all. But just skipped the gallbladder and went right to like this side and pancreas or something. Very weird. I don't know. But, oh, boy, that hurt. But last time I got a fucking 2 years ago, I got like a, they did the ultrasound, but they're like, yo, there's nothing in your gallbladder. It looks fine. But your liver is really fat, but there's nothing in your gallbladder. And I'm like, okay. God damn, bro. I'm dying, everybody. You have 9 months. Can you not write that down yet so I can go get some health insurance? Then I'm going to come back and tell me that again. Thank you. Or not health insurance, life insurance. Like, let me come back and tell me that. I'll be $2 million. Drop dead. 339-226-6610. Yeah, your pancreas or gallbladder. Yeah, they're tied together, I think, really, kind of. So maybe that could explain what's going on. Donnie Murdoch, what's up, dude? What's up, Just Matt? How are you, bro? Scott McKinnon. I don't think that's really him, but maybe it is. Shit, I don't watch AEW anymore. I don't watch WWE Weekly. All I watch is pay-per-views. Drew Bar, well, that's not, a lot of people do that because, like, the weekly shows are not very good. And you want to just get to the good stuff, or you want to get to something that's a little different. You watch just the pay-per-views or the PLEs or whatever, the PP potty penis, whatever they call them. PLEs, I think we're calling them. You just want to get to the PLEs. That's it. I get it. And if I wasn't doing this, I probably wouldn't watch it either. I'd be like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just watch the thing and see what crazy stuff goes on in the PLEs, because what the fuck is the point in watching this shit? Week to week, terrible stories are written that suck. Stupid. Ugh. God damn, brother. Look at Vince. Man. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. No, Vince shaved the mustache. Trust me, dude. He shaved the mustache. Trust me. Like, we saw him at the Super Bowl. Somebody's ranting about the mustache. Dude, I'm telling you, though, there's just not a lot of pictures of Vince without the mustache, because for about a year he had the mustache. And there was a few pictures of him, taken with the mustache. But then he lost the mustache. So, I think he's mustache free now at this point. So I think he figured it out. Dude, did you see him when when he had the mustache? Like, Vince's mustache was like crooked, like to the side, and it was like he cut his he shaved his face like in the dark or something. It's like, what the hell are you doing? It was so weird. It was like, and you would think that because Vince is normally super, I think he's super anal, to be honest. Maybe not, but I mean, I think he is. And his fucking mustache was like sideways. It was very weird. I'll show you a picture of it. I've got one. Hello, unknown somebody.
We lean right, okay? I'm not a righty. I don't fucking go far to the right.
Okay. I don't know. Somebody's playing something. I don't know what that was. You probably go far to the left, you scum, you fucking weirdo. But yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck that was. Some kind of troll call. But let me see if I can find that Vince. Let me see if I can find the Vince call. I can't figure out who that was, but. Someone's playing somebody. Okay, so here it is. Okay, this now it could be the way his lips are moving, maybe. I mean, but like this didn't look right. And I know I said right away when we saw this, I was like, dude, that's Vincent Price. You know, he looks like Vincent Price. But like, look at the slant. And I guess it's the way the lips are, right? Maybe it is shaved right. It's just, you know, the photos all look wrong because he's talking. I don't know, though, man. I don't think he did this right. Every photo I see, it's wrong. You know, it's like, what the fuck is this, dude? Oh, it's so bizarre. Look at that. I just can't. And he's like dyeing his, you know, the hair black or something. Like it's just not. I don't know why. I don't know why I would think that that's not like Vince, but it just didn't feel like Vince. But you know, I get it. When you get old, listen, you're trying something new, dude. You're looking at yourself and you're like, man, I don't look like I used to look. I don't feel like myself. I feel like I'm turning into somebody different. Let me try to look a little different because. I mean, that's what we all kind of do naturally, right? Like when you start to look wrong or in a different way and you start thinking like, well, I'm going to change something up because I just feel like I look funny. Like, or I don't feel like I match my own skin or whatever. Like, let me try something different. Like, I can understand that. You
raised a piece of shit.
Andrade's
Hey
Gaming.
Joe, what's up? It's Raves. That last caller was hard to her. Hope you have a good day, bro.
Andrade's Gaming, thank you for the 350, man. Thank you so much, bro. That was, yeah, I don't know, I didn't know he was that hard to hear, but he was kind of hard for me to hear, too, but I probably needed to turn him up, I guess. Andrade's Gaming, man, thank you for the $3.50. Guys, remember, my goal is to see the brand new $10 Rock will suck your soul donation at least a couple of times. That donation is new and it is available. If you use Streamlabs pinned to the top of the chat, you guys know where it is. Feel free to use that, man. You guys can buy me a life by doing that. It's unbelievable. Buy me a life by donating the $10 The Rock suck your soul donation. Give it a try if you guys can. First person that gives it a try, I'm going to have an orgasm to their name. So somebody drop that and I'll have an orgasm to your name right now. I'm talking right now. Give me that new one. Drop that new $10 dono. New dono, The Rock Soul. And I will have an orgasm to your name after you do it too. First person to do it. Let me know. But we talked a little bit about this. Somebody super thanks in one of my videos earlier today, and I was like, all right. And we'll get into the Harry Potter thing too. I know that I'm just worried, dude. Like any reboots, they've already fooled me a million times now with reboot stuff. Like I mean, the only thing that's good is I think I heard HBO's doing that. Am I wrong? Somebody let me know if it's not HBO, but I think HBO are the ones doing the Harry Potter series. Is that true? And if that's true, you know, HBO has done a pretty good job of not being like woke shit and, you know, terrible. I mean, I know Game of Thrones went to hell at the very end, but, you know, but HBO overall has kind of stayed out of being terrible a little bit. And really Apple has, which is weird because Apple has got their hands in all kinds of weird agendas, but then when it comes to their TV shows, guys, I mean, really, unless there's something new, Apple has done a really good job of staying out of, like, being, like, political and weird for the most part. Like, a lot of their stuff is just like, no, this is the content, you know? What's up, brother?
Hey, can you do me a favor?
That idiot thought I was going to put him on the air. That was funny. That's funny. That's really funny. He's like, He's like, I'm going to plug something, but I'm going to get hung up on and muted. Jon Snow, Harry Potter? What? I don't know what that means. What up, Ernest Hill? Spectral Citizen, it's on HBO. Wow. Listen, Joe, let me have some milk tinsel for your liver. Milk thistle, you mean? Milk thistle? I'm actually drinking this ginger lemon thing, and it's got milk thistle in it, to be honest. Not sure if it's my liver, but it could be. Could be. But my left side feels like it's being stabbed. I don't know what that, I'm sure that could correlate to my liver, but I don't know how. You'd have to probably explain that to me. Cheers, brother. Good shit, brother. Kurtman, how you doing, man? JP Gibson, NXT was solid tonight. Yeah, a lot of people liked NXT. The only thing I didn't like was when the women came out and held the belts up like lose. I hate that, dude. Me, and then the two of them can't speak English, so it's just like retarded looking. Like, me versus you as champion. You champion challenge me. And then they go, oh, and they lift the belts up at the same time. I mean, the crowd ate it up, and they loved it. So, I mean, I really got nothing to say. I mean, I got nothing I have nothing to, what am I going to complain about? The crowd loved it. People enjoyed it. What can I do? What can I say? I didn't like it because it was cheesy to me and stupid and predictable, and I'm sick of seeing that all the time. It's like replace any two wrestlers with any two other wrestlers who have belts. And, they lift up belts and they look at each other and look stupid and fake and like rigged. It looks worked, or not worked, but it's all work. I mean, obviously. But, I mean, it's like, what's it called? Oh, man, I can't think of the words. But, it just looks so fake and so generic. And I don't like that. And I get that a lot of people do, or I guess can fall into loving that or something. I did not like that at all. I just did not like that. And I just realized I didn't send the alert out on Patreon. My bad. So I wasn't a fan of that part. I thought it was a little cheesy, but I also think the women did a pretty good job, but I just didn't. I don't know, it's a little cringy. NXT is a little bit like sort of, blowing itself quite a bit. They blow themselves a lot there. But the fans like it, so what are you going to do? I wonder what the NXT rating is going to be this week. That's my biggest question now is I almost think that NXT can drop a 700,000. This could be one of the biggest rated NXTs in a while. Right? Or at least a little bit bigger than last week. So I'm going to go ahead and wait. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody knows the ratings. I forget the ratings, actually. Let me ask Rock. I don't know. What was... Let's see. NXT rating last week was 689,000. A drop from the previous week's viewership of 800,000. So they actually had 800,000 the week before. All right, so I think this week is going to do 750,000, right? So they'll go up a little bit, but they'll be under that 800. But I just think it's going to be pretty good, the rating for this week. Yeah, old NXT is still better. The first 10 years of NXT, right? What are the first 10 years of NXT? 2012, 13? Like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Like, it's not 10 years. It's probably the 6 to 8 years. We'll say 8 years. We'll give NXT 8 years. There was 8 years of NXT that were wonderful. Like, they were fire, dude. That company was wild. Yeah, we played it on Dravis. We played your dono, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, wait a second.
Motherfucker, here we go. Everyone knows
I'm out the window. Yo.
Motherfucker, no romance, cause there ain't no chance in my happy pants. Could you perchance come and take this dance and leave me here? I'm a bad motherfucker, ain't got no fear. What the time was the time, motherfucker? time, motherfucker. Put it in a happy rhyme, motherfucker.
I said
It's clock. Bang, bang, tick tock, in the fucker in the sock. Oil shock. 2 on consignment, 1 in stock. What's the time, motherfucker? Said clock. I said clock.
Suck me off lol and the callers are retarded tonight.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of weird calls tonight, no doubt about it. Well, that I just realized that the $10 donation is both Glock o'clock and also the Rock donation. So that's crazy. The Rock donation and Glock o'clock. I didn't think about that. Should I change Glock o'clock? Yeah, I'll change Glock o'clock to like 1050. I guess. All right, 1050. Okay, now $10.50 is Glock o'clock. So there you go. Andrade's Gaming, let's do it over again for you and do it right.
If you smell what demonic Hollywood is cooking, it's cooking, baby.
It's him!
Adrenochrome, brandy and Cody, your mix, baby, will do. So give me the both of you.
Give it to me.
Want your soul and the Rock. He wants your whole. The Rock. Wants your soul. Then the Rock. Who wants your soul?
Suck me off lol and the callers are retarded tonight.
There it is, Andrade's Gaming, baby, dropping the $10, the brand new $10 Rock donation. So we just got to remember that I switched the Rock donation to $10, or that I switched, what's it called? What's the other one? God, I'm in such pain from earlier that I can't remember shit that I said 5 seconds ago. The gun song.
New subscriber.
Block o'clock.
You fucking mark!
DJC just subbed. My own initials just subbed to me. Unbelievable. Thank you, though. Glock o'clock is now $10.50. It's Joe's gallbladder. I'm telling you right now, Dreamer's Lane. Yeah, probably right. Gallbladder surgery at 40 plus is risky, though. It is? Jesus, way to scare me. Surgery? Why? Don't they just laparoscopically remove it? Don't they just go out? Laparoscope. What the hell? If I die on the night, my family better sue the hospital. You need a liver cleanse? I don't drink alcohol, Janelle. I really don't drink alcohol, so anymore.
If you smell what demonic Hollywood is cooking, it's cooking, baby. Adrenochrome.
Oh my goodness!
And Cody, your mix, baby, will do.
Mike
So
Fuentes.
give me the both of you. The Rock wants your soul. Then the Rock wants your whole. The Rock. Wants your soul. Then the Rock.
The Rock.
Joe, love you, brother.
Yo.
Been watching you since Mania was in Dallas back in 2016. I'll be going this year. Can't
Nice.
wait to donate my drunk ass of that night. Take care.
Hey, man. Thank you for all the years. Mike Fuentes, a dedicated SOB sex fiend. This is for Mike Fuentes and for Andrade's Gaming. And ladies and gentlemen, I am ready to rock, baby. We're going to be taking more phone calls in a minute. Plus, not from the scumbag who keeps calling and he's not going to get through because he's a moron. But from other people, we're going to get through to you guys' shit. And the other thing is there's some wrestling news out there that we got to talk about, plus NXT tonight. What did you think of NXT tonight? We're going to talk about that. But real quickly, I just want to play this clip from earlier. But also, if you guys can, in the chat, give me, if you watched NXT, give me your rating out of 10 for NXT in the chat right now. Out of 10 in the chat right now for NXT. Now, if you didn't watch it, feel free to tell me you hate it. You don't watch it, F it. Whatever the case is, I want to see that as well. And I'm going to show you a super thanks that I got earlier today. We're going to talk about what he said because it's very interesting stuff. Carmella's gone, guys. Like, what? Like, big breasts. She's all crazy, ready to go. I can't believe Carmella's gone. That's crazy. They're 2 years away from getting rid of Corey Graves now, too. And what the WWE, like, not matching the stock of the corporate people are pissed. So this is a clip real quick, and then I will get to that. Is before she got pregnant, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm almost concerned about her, to be honest. I don't know if this is a, her contract ran out and she hasn't been renewed, and I don't know if that's because WWE decided, okay, that's enough. She's probably gonna have more kids, or if it's health related. Which, if it's health related, I'm really kind of concerned for Carmella because. You would think she'd be coming back, but if there's some kind of health issue or complication from after being pregnant, that could be going on. Certainly could. Some women, you can get pregnant and then you can have some issues that you deal with for a couple of years. And so you don't exactly want to be out traveling around and then you have a baby as well. And so, Carmella's unbelievable looking. She's such a star. She did really well in the WWE. I thought she would be coming back for a couple more years, and at some point in that time, I thought she'd get pregnant again, in my honest opinion, with how things go. But what do I know? I don't know anybody's bodies and things like that. I got something wrong with my body right now. It feels like someone's squeezing my side with their hand and squeezing me. I don't know if I have kidneys are malfunctioning, or if I have a kidney stone, or if an intestinal infection, or diverticulitis. Something's wrong with me, though. I know that. So, I feel the health issues, Carmella. I get it. So that's it. We don't know what's going on, if she's ever going to come back, if WWE would sign her again later, if this is more on her than WWE. It's a mutual thing. I don't know. But in the next couple of weeks, there's going to be a podcast, apparently, and she's going to speak about this. So there you go. That was a little clip from earlier while I went over and ran up the stairs and fell over trying to take a piss. Yeah. Just, I can't believe I'm older. I'm 40. Dude, when I'm filling out job applications and it's like, are you 40 or under? And I'm like, oh my God, I have to say no. It's like, are you under 40? It's like, are you under 40? And I'm like, no, I am 40, but I want to write yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I feel like discriminated against now. I'm becoming older and I'm discriminated against. like what the fuck's going on? But yeah, it's so weird that that's the situation. Guys, if you want to try to donate the brand new $10 rock donation tonight, because he will suck your soul, then feel free to do that, baby, because it's on tap tonight, baby. I'm going to go ahead and get my alert box up here. If we'll put the top donation up on the stream. We're going to take phone calls. We're going to do a lot of shit, but there's a lot of talk to get to here, but we want to get to it all. And I want to read the chat and everything. I want to get to everybody's shit. But let me just get my thing up. That sounds wrong. So that you can see the fucking scroller, because I thought I had the scroller on and I don't have the scroller on. So let me get the scroller on. Then we'll go back to the calls in a minute after I just get this up for you. And I want to read the chat, and I want to read the super thanks from earlier and some other things to get to. And I will dive into Harry Potter later if you want to dive into that, about the casting and how terrible the show could be, or good, how good it could be. I don't know. Maybe it could be good. Maybe we all have PTSD from new shows sucking, and the Harry Potter thing could actually be really pretty good, and I'm being retarded. I don't know. Tell me if I'm being stupid. You can tell me on the phone or in a donation. Donations are better because we need to fund the house. But if you can call too for free. 339-226-6610. We'll get the phone lines back open. Too bad Dork Knight. Dork Knight, what a bitch you are, Dork Knight. You don't call. You come in the channel right away, and you're like, hey, it's me. I'm here. Oh, I didn't get my call picked up right away. I'm out of here. You're just such a bitch now. Have anybody noticed that about Dork Knight? That he's a prick now? He's like, oh, you didn't answer my call. Oh, well, see ya. Like, what? Like I wouldn't, just give me a minute to answer your call, you fuck. Mr. Pico Boulevard's never here, but he's with Garguts all the time, but I'm a scumbag. And Dork Knight couldn't wait 2 seconds to call the show. You like, what the fuck is going on with him? Or he'll come on the show and he'll say, well, I'll only come on if someone donates beer money to me. Like, what? Like, what are you doing? Dork Knight, bro, he's got to have beer donated to him or he's not going to be on the show. We're going to pay Dork Knight in beer, which I don't mind doing. As long as if I hadn't lost my job and I was making a bunch of money and I had money, I'd be like, Dork, here's fucking $30, $50. Go buy some rounds. Let's go, Dork Knight. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Talk about NXT. Put your shit in the chat. These could be my last days. You know what I mean? I could be going into surgery tomorrow and I could never come out. You know, and this will be the last stream you ever remember of Joe Cronin. You know, and then you're like, wonder about my family and whatever happened 10 years after this. I remember I used to watch that idiot moron. Then he died like right after a stream after he felt weird. And then I wonder where his kids are. You probably be able to find my fucking kids, especially my daughter's going to have a fucking YouTube channel for sure.
If you smell what demonic Hollywood is cooking, it's cooking babies, adrenochrome, Brandy and Cody, you'll mix baby.
Yeah, this is the ultimate
so
yeet.
Give me the both of you.
Oh,
Want your soul, then the rock. He wants your roll. The rock.
I'm coming for you, Cody. I'ma clap the cheeks like Diddy after I take your soul. I will do it for the bloodline, I will do it for my daughters. I am the final giz boss if you smell what the Rock's snow dick is cooking.
Whoa. Got serious. Oh my God, look who donated that. The legend himself. Serious Stroke Game. Man, that's an OG. Serious Stroke Game is an OG, man. That's crazy to hear you, dude. What is up, Serious Stroke Game? I'm coming for you, Cody. That you had me at that line. Let me tell you that. You had me at that line. Oh, God, thank you, bro. Dork would bother Joe's family for beer. Yeah, that's the thing. Dork would. Oh, my God, I don't even want to say the next thing I was thinking. You know what I'm thinking, and I know what I'm thinking, and I don't even want to say it. Because I'll get angry at him even though he didn't do anything yet. So I'm not even going to do that. I'm overweight and have decided to walk around more, and even though it feels meaningless to me, but I have developed stretch marks. Yeah, I've got a little bit of I've got a little bit of those stretch marks too from being kind of chubby. But I lost weight a while back and they were there and I was like, wow, that's how big I got? I got to 225 pounds. That's crazy. And this is probably why my gallbladder is acting up right now and it's turning into this big problem, obviously, for me. Because I was 218 the other day, so I got back to being bigger because I put on all this weight from being depressed about work and stuff. And, yeah, I totally lost track. For about 2 weeks, I ate like crazy. I didn't give a shit the last 2 weeks, guys. I put on so much weight. I was very sad the last week. I'll just be honest. Like, I couldn't even barely do these shows. You saw me on here. I was, like, terrified and depressed. I'm coming out of that now, which is good for all of us because then I can put on some better content. But, man, for 2 weeks, I was fucked. I was awful the last 2 weeks. And I was just eating like crazy. And I bet you that's why this pain happened today. I think my gallbladder's inflamed and it's moved over to my, maybe even my liver, but definitely moved over to my pancreas. And maybe I've got pancreatitis from, and that's what the stabbing pain is in my left side. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a big trigger from the gallbladder to the pancreatitis to pancreas to my, to my intestines. I don't know what's happening, but it's probably some of that. So yeah, it's the depression. I get that. I get why you would be, it's hard for you when you're overweight. You get overweight, right? You got, especially people that are really overweight. I can like hide it a little bit, but like people that are really overweight, it's like you're not You know, you don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to do anything. And now you can just DoorDash if you got money. You're like Grubhubbing and DoorDashing while you just sit there. And it's like, so now it's, you still don't want to go to the gym. I'm talking about people that are really overweight, that are really having a struggle, right? Like, you really don't want to go to the gym. You don't even motivated to do anything. And then on top of it, you don't even have to get up and walk to the store down the street. You don't even have to get up and get in your car and drive to the store down the street. And, you know, back in the day, we did delivery, right? You guys remember, I mean, we did deliveries. But, like, you know, the pizza, you'd call the place and order the pizza. Or you'd call the place and order the thing, and it would come. But you didn't order out every second. You know, you did take out often if you were, you know, out of shape and lazy and whatever. You did take out kind of often. But, like, it's even crazier now. Now it's just boop, 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 come in, here it goes. It's just crazy how much more convenient everything is, but health-wise is less convenient. Anyway, we're getting into stress can cause internal pain. That's a great point, Jarrett. In fact, when I got my when I had my gallbladder attack for the first time ever in my life, it was right after having COVID and right when I was looking for a new job in 2022. So maybe there's a correlation with me. Maybe like when I get really stressed out, my insides go to fuck. So, man, maybe you're right about that, especially with me. And Jesse used to say that about me. He used to tell me before this is 10 years ago. Jesse was like, look out for your stomach because people like you are going to have a lot of stomach issues because of your sign. And I was like, what? I was like, well, I've always kind of had this like IBS-ish thing. He's like, yeah, I know. He's like, your sign, your time is like all that stomach and all your problems. And I'm like, what? I'm like, whatever, you know, and then years later. But I mean, you can just say that and then someone has problems and then they remember that. So I don't know. Jesse, you goddamn witch. I get you. But anyway, we should get back to wrestling and other bullshit like that. So thank you to Serious Stroke Game for dropping the brand new $10 Rock will suck your soul donation. Even if you don't have money, still Uber eating. God, yeah, I wouldn't do that. I have not been. Dude, we haven't DoorDash now in. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks. Like, I mean, that's a long time for when you DoorDash once or twice, 3 or 4 times a week. It's crazy. It adds up. But I would be working from home and I would just DoorDash because I was working from home. I was like, I'm doing all this stuff. I got to do this shit. I'll fucking just order the food. I order the food. Honey, the kids and everybody need food. And you just order food but then you realize you're spending a shitload of money, you know? And then it was about 5 weeks ago I stopped. Like, we would DoorDash once in a while. And even 5 weeks ago, I was like, no more DoorDash. And it feels like a new world these last weeks. And it feels weird. You know, because at least a couple of times a week, we would DoorDash. But a couple of times a week would add up to like, you know, $110 a week when you're talking about a whole family. And that's like $500 a month. And before that, it was like $800 a month. I mean, it's fucking crazy when you're getting that much food. It's ridiculous. I did the math. I did a whole analysis of all my spending and was like, oh my God, every month we're short $300-400 on all the bills total. And we spent $600 on food, not groceries. You know, it's like, oh. And I get like everybody's got to eat and like the kids and people every second people want food, need food and have things. It's like you can't do it. So yeah, we haven't done DoorDash in over a month that way. Like you can't, it's too expensive. It's too expensive. It's yeah. It's crazy. Hit that like button for me if you haven't hit the like button. We'd love to have you hit that like button. Thank you, Drew Barr. Much appreciated, bro. Oh shit. Oh, my son just texted me, so I have to text son. Won't you show? It's in my head now. Let me see what he just did. Oh, he needs money. See, we're just talking about money, and now my kid messages me about money. Okay, let me go back. I missed everything. Just prep and eat and drink healthier. Yeah, I mean, Dreamers Lane and everybody else. I mean, I had been doing really well with my healthy stuff. Man, I was eating way better. Moss Blaze, what's up, Moss Blaze? Leah left him. Leah couldn't leave me for JB because JB would have to leave his wife, right? So maybe if JB left his wife, then that's possible. She'd have to fight off his wife first. And then maybe he could make it happen. Oh, time for everybody to fast, lose some weight, save some money. It's a win. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. I think you're right. I think we all got to, tighten up a little bit. Except for you can still donate to me. That's okay. I give you permission to donate to me still. But no, that's awesome, man. Some people are doing pretty well right now, though. They're rocking it. Some people are kicking some ass. So if you're kicking ass, man, you go get it. Did you guys see the guy making fun of Alec Baldwin? I was sent this by everybody yesterday. And it's like, I want you to tell me what you think about this because I saw it and I know what I think. But I want you guys to tell me what you think about this. Which I thought I had it queued up to play, but now I'm looking for it. Also, Tony Khan was outside with some fans, and I don't know, like people are like making fun of him. So before I get to the Alec Baldwin clip, which some of you may have seen it, let me play the Tony Khan clip. I guess I don't really get what this is, but.
Yeah, but look, loads of them. I like Fulham.
I guess people are saying he's high or something, which is like, who cares? We all are.
Yeah, but look, loads of them. I like Fulham. Thank you. My best friend's a Fulham season ticket holder, so thank you. I've been to about 8 to 10 games for Fulham. Thank you. I'll be fine. When they were in the, was it Europa League? Yeah, we're in there. Yeah, I went to
Tony's like, how do I get away from these people?
a few of the games.
Tony, you got the one that said I was down on the back of it. Yeah, I think they do with that. Yeah, I think they do.
Tony's like doing the social cue of like, okay, I'm going to go on my phone now. Like people, like that means I'm done talking to everybody. I'm busy with something. But I think Tony comes off as just a nice, normal guy outside. I mean, I don't know what why is Tony Clown so awkward in public? Because he's awkward in everything he does. He's a fucking nerd, dude. Why are people surprised about what Tony Khan is like or whatever?
Tony, you got the one that said I was down on the back of it. Yeah, I think they do with that. Yeah, I think they do.
I mean, he's pretty cool. He's just looking at his phone talking.
I heard you were shipping out so many t-shirts.
I shipped out a lot of shirts.
Yeah.
Well, good. There's a lot. Good.
I hope it covers.
You're just going to
optimistically,
It'll be brilliant.
Optimistically, we would sell out of all.
You will. This is going to be.
Wow, that was loud. Yeah, I mean, I don't get what's the gotcha there. Like Tony Khan's in public, and I really don't understand making fun of Tony Khan for that. Like, I don't get that. I get he's in public. Here's Tony Khan in public, guys. He's awkward. Okay. Why? Like, I'm not gonna make fun of him. Like, for what? Like, he looks fine. He looks like he's just a regular guy on his phone. Like, yeah. I hope we could sell out of all the t-shirts. Ideally, it's like what was he doing? I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. It's just Tony Khan. He's in public. He's talking to some fans, seemingly pretty nice. The fuck am I gonna make fun of him for there? I mean, he's a nerd? Like, I don't know what you want. What do you want to say? What are people trying to say? He's a nerd? Okay. I'm not gonna make fun of him there. What am I gonna shit on? I don't get it. Anyway, but check this. This next one out is more controversial. This is way more controversial. I'm gonna play it for you, and I want you guys to tell me. Many of you have already seen this probably. This happened recently, the other day. A Trump impersonator cornered Alec Baldwin at his car when he was leaving a hotel or something. And this is like going viral everywhere. We've probably seen it. I saw it yesterday. Check this out. This is the most fucking crazy, fucked up thing maybe I've ever seen. Like, to do this to someone is fucking crazy. Like, this guy does have some whacked out balls. Like, this is some next level fucking trolling here.
Alec, it's your favorite president. Look.
I like how Alec is putting his I'm going to play it. I'm going to shut up in a second, but look at how he caught Alec off guard. Kind of like Alec's like, whoa. Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? It's called social media, baby. Welcome to 2025, Alec. We can be stars, too. Okay? Watch this.
Alec, it's your favorite president. Look, Alec, I will offer you a total pardon, because I want to be friends, right? I want to be friends. I will give you a total pardon for murdering that woman. If you kiss the ring, Alec. Kiss the big, beautiful ring. Come on, Alec. Come on, look at Alec Baldwin, right? He did that impersonation of me. It was not too hot, not too good. But look, we're back in office. You lost. Kamala lost. She's somewhere getting intoxicated. Look at that suitcase. Unbelievable. Well, Alec, if you don't want that pardon for murdering that woman in cold blood, you can call it first degree. You can call it whatever you want, but it was not good. She's looking down on me right now, smiling, happy. Thank you for confronting the man who took me out, who killed me, and that's okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
No, you realize, by the
Whoa.
way. No, look at me. I want you to look at me.
Sure.
You got a camera on me here?
The ring, no, it's the ring.
But you realize my kids live in this building, right? But I want you to know something.
We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
So be real careful.
Okay.
If this camera was here, I'd snap your fucking neck in half and break your fucking neck right there. So you know that, don't you?
Okay. All right, Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, ladies and gentlemen, class act. Believe me. Believe me. Okay. Oh, he's yelling at me. I'm a citizen of this. I was born and raised in New York City. I love you, Alec. Alec, look, Alec, you don't want to attack your favorite president, Alec. Look, I love you. I love you, Alec. He's got more balls than De Niro, that I can tell you. De Niro ran away. Alec confronted. That's good. He's strong, but also he's weak because he murdered a woman, so that's okay, right?
Oh, my God. This is the most Trump thing at the end. He's okay, but he also isn't okay because he murdered a woman. Like, that's the part.
That's good. He's strong, but also he's weak because he murdered a woman, so that's okay, right? Look at this guy.
Oh, my God. That is some crazy shit, bro. That guy in Alec Baldwin's face. That is one of the most fucked up things. The most fucked up trolls, and we're going to talk about it. Because we want to go back to NXT. I want to go back to WWE. I want to go back to NXT. I want to go back to The Rock and Vince McMahon, the new wrestling company. I want to brainstorm with you guys. I want to talk about the Harry Potter thing at some point. But I real quickly want to stop on this because it could go, that video could be seen either way, right? I think that video I actually think it's both very hilarious and extremely awful. Like, it's kind of like both, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm actually okay with saying I think it's both. I think the video is really hilarious, but I also think it's really sick. Like, that is some sick shit. Like, this guy killed a person. I don't really like Alec Baldwin only because of his, Hollywood virtue signaling shit and all that sort of thing. And his, double standard with sort of gun control and guns and things like that. And then he shoots somebody by accident or by purpose or by being reckless, basically shot somebody. But, that guy, he cannot feel good, I would think, about killing a woman by accident or by being reckless, whatever you want to call it. You want to call it being reckless, by accident. I think it was just he was reckless and it was an accident. It was reckless and an accident, and he shot somebody and they died. He probably is not. He has to live with that for the rest of his life. It probably isn't great feeling. I would assume he's messed up from it a bit. And now you're in his face being like, oh, you killed the woman. Oh, Alec, you killed her. Like, I can't imagine if somebody did that to me, dude. Like, I don't know what I would do. I can't believe Alec Baldwin did not attempt to kill him. But at the same time, it was very funny, but also very cruel. And you guys can vote on whether you thought it was really funny or not okay. Most people thought it was pretty funny. It is hilarious and terrible. It's weird. He really, like, that ending part's great.
President Alec, look, than De Niro, that I can tell you. De Niro ran away. Alec confronted. That's
good. Alec confronted. That's good.
good. He's strong.
He's strong.
But also he's weak because he
murdered a woman.
Murdered a woman, so that's okay, right?
That comedian guy, man, he hung in there. Because I would have been like, he's going to kill me. He's going to punch me. He's going to shoot me. I cannot, but right up to his car. Unbelievable. And then Alec threatened to kill him. I don't know if you heard this. I don't know if Alec doesn't realize that there's microphones, but I couldn't believe that Alec Baldwin threatened to kill him. Or like said, I would kill you if there weren't. I think he said if there wasn't a camera there or a camera on me, or I don't know what he said.
Realize, by the
Whoa.
way. No, look at me. I want you to look at me.
Sure.
You know, you got a camera on me here?
The ring? No, it's the ring.
You realize my kids live in this building, right? But
How old's his kids?
I want you to know something.
We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
Be real careful.
Okay.
Alec physically slaps my shoulder. If this camera wasn't here,
I'd snap your fucking neck in half.
I'd snap your neck in half. So maybe Alec Baldwin is a killer. Like, I don't know.
But I want you to know something.
We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
Be real careful.
Okay.
If this camera wasn't here, I'd snap your fucking neck in half and break your fucking neck right out. So you know that, don't you?
Okay. All right, Alec Baldwin.
I don't know if he does know that. Is that, I mean, maybe he should. He goes, maybe I should know that you shot a lady. I mean, I don't know. That. Maybe, imagine if he said that. Maybe I should know that, but because I mean, you shot a lady, so I don't know. You know, you're probably capable of anything. I mean, you might even be a rapist. I don't know. Like, he could have really gone into all kinds of shit. But right there, Alec Baldwin was like, hey, if cameras weren't here, I'd snap your neck. I'm sure he was just in a rage, but, you know, pretty crazy to admit to that.
Shit bum.
Shit bum don't know.
Now don't feel bad for Baldwin. If Trump accidentally shot a woman, he would do 52 straight weeks of SNL of reenacting the shooting.
That's a great point. Sign friend. That's a great point. But would he go right up to Trump in his car and mock him though? You know, I think that's the difference. Like, going on TV and doing that is different. I feel like this is a way more, like, I don't know, this is a way more personal attack, kind of. Like, you're going right up to the guy's car and doing a character on him while the guy's packing his luggage, and you're like, well, Alex here, he killed a woman, he is a murderer, we're here with Alec Baldwin, the murderer. How did it feel when you pulled the trigger in cold blood? You're a murderer. Like, I mean, like, that is a different level of shit, you know, let's be honest. But you're right, Alec Baldwin probably would have a double standard towards Trump. And I think he said stuff about Trump, like he's a this, that, and the other thing. So, yeah, if people say things about him, I mean, like, what's the fucking difference, you know? But, you know, I do think it's a little different, like, you know, doing a parody about something that happened with somebody versus, like, walking up to their car personally and then, like, cutting a mockery on them right to their face is pretty wild, you know? And, you know, honestly, most people would say fuck around and find out, you know? Like, if he did this and then Alec Baldwin were to just smash him over the head with something and the guy went to the hospital and he was suing Alec Baldwin then, I mean, but people would probably say fuck around and find out to the comedian because right? Because, I mean, if you did this to anybody else, they might knock you out. Alec Baldwin can't knock him out or can't fight him or threaten, or, I mean, he did threaten him and he did tap him, so that he did get a little bit in there. But he knows he can't do that because he would be sued. And, you know, he can't do anything. He just has to take it. But, you know, that's what comes with when you get a little reckless with a gun on a set, I suppose, you know. But he's going to have to live with that his whole life. So it's like, I don't know. I think Alec Baldwin's a cowardly person, but I do think that this is pretty rough, you know, to do to him. But it is really funny. I thought it was very funny. My wife did not think it was funny. I showed it to her and I said, I'm going to show you something, and I think it's really hilarious, but I also think it's really kind of awful and terrible. But so that being said, I'm going to show it to you and you tell me what you think. And my wife did not like it. She did not like it, and she thought it was sick. So, which is weird because my wife likes fucked up shit usually. But even my wife was like, yeah, that's fucked. That's not nice. That's fucking awful. And I was like, really? So my wife is more moral than me, for sure. What? Oh my God!
We plan the spot all day.
What the hell? Wow!
I want you to jam it in. Oh, it's in your bunghole. Oh, it's in your bunghole. I want it jammed in my
Super chat bomb! We haven't seen a super chat bomb in a while. It's all in red.
Audio Jungle. What's up, Joe?
Oh my God. Travis Carden. Good Lord. What is going on, brother? Holy shit. Wow, Google is going to love us this month. Between that $100 bomb from Travis and Jesse dropping 80 membership gifts the other night, Google is loving this shit. Wow. Travis, thank you so much, man. What the fuck? Holy shit. Unfucking believable, Travis. Thank you so much, bro. I cannot believe you just did that. Thank you, man. Wow, dude. A $100 bomb or $99.99 bomb were sent off, but that's how super thanks work. We're going to round that up. Damn it, Travis. I was just going to go back to the phone lines, but real quickly before I do that, let me get you up here. Holy shit, dude. He's drops the bomb. That was fucking shocking. Travis, $99.99. We'll give him the $99.99 too. And we'll drop him in red. Red in this color, teal. Travis, baby! Give him his own song, for Christ's sake. Let's go!
Travis Carden got me hard on, here we go. Travis Carden. Travis Carden dropping bombs on the show. Just for Joe. Travis Carden got me hard on, here we go. Travis Carden.
Travis Carden, baby. What up? Drop by. What up, Big Glenn? Get hard, brother. Travis Carden, dude, dropping the big $99.99 super chat. Google is gonna love that shit, bro. They're gonna cream their pants off. Thank you, bro. That's wild, dude. That's crazy. Next month is looking up. Travis, thanks, my friend. That is crazy.
There's something going on up in space. There's something going on.
Oh shit!
There's something weird
What?
kinda happening, strange kinda happening, things are kinda happening. What the fuck is happening? Aliens, extraterrestrials, they gave me a shot. Nanotechnology. I'm not me. You're not you. La la la. I'm fucking crazy. Split personality. Scott McKinnon.
Oh my god!
Fuck yeah.
One more time.
Wow. Holy shit, Travis Carden dropping another $49.99, $150. Suck it, D. Welsh. Yes. JJ Hunter. D. Welsh is off the map now. Although that doesn't count towards the leaderboard because it's super chats, though. So he did. I will say that, you know, D. Welsh is still safe because he did a super chat. Right? Oh, look at that, baby. The alien donation. Thank you, Travis. Holy shit, let me record that in here for me. Travis Carden dropping bomb after bomb. All right, I don't even remember what we were talking about now. Fuck, I lost my train. I got to remember where we were. Where were we? Oh, yeah, we were coming off the Alec Baldwin thing. Travis Carden, thank you, brother. Holy shit, dude. That is crazy, bro. Thank you, man. Let's get his name up, the big letters up top. Travis, thank you so much, man. What? It's good. I could be dead tomorrow. Oh, God. Yeet. I really like doing, I like the yeeting on the rock song. I like doing that. Travis drops the Kenny Omega bomb. And then after the Kenny Omega bomb, he drops the alien bomb. I'm going to call it a bomb. $49.99, I'll call it a bomb. Fuck it. Stoomy, what up, brother? Alex Cantu, how you doing, OG? Brother Nero's here. Brother Nero. Welsh flexing the Sam's Club rotisserie chickens, Walmart steaks with several bags of Wonder Bread. Yeah, that's all Welsh does is he just sends me stuff he's doing on Twitter, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I think he's fucking with me. Like, it's weird. I don't really go on Twitter much, though. So it doesn't matter. I don't really read much because I haven't been going on Twitter, man. Yeah. Luis Money, how you doing? Let's get rid of Welsh and keep Travis. Well, but, you know, use Streamlabadog. D. Welsh sucks. I think Matt Cologne means Streamlabs. But okay. Yeah, that's the other thing. D. Welsh does use Streamlabs.
We plan the spot all day. What? I want you to jam it in. Oh, it's in your bunghole. Whoa, it's in your bunghole. I want it jammed in my bunghole. Whoa, it's in your bunghole.
Audio Jungle. Okay, now I'm done.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Travis Carden is exploding right now. Travis Carden, play the damn song again. And then we'll talk about Vince McMahon. Oh, my God. Travis is dropping freaking rocket ships. Everybody click the like button. Click the damn like button. Wow.
Just for Joe. Travis Carden got me hard on. Here we go. Travis Carden. Travis Carden. Dropping bombs on the show. Just for Joe. Travis Carden got me hard on. Here
Wow.
we go. Travis Carden.
This is fire, by the way. That's fire. That's 1 minute of fire for Travis Carden, who just dropped another $99.99 donation, which is basically $100. That is fucking crazy. In Super Chat, though, Travis, man, I think you did tell me once that it helped out listening to the show a while back, which I totally get. You don't understand how much that means to me, because I get that. Like, I it's been a long time now, but I really don't think you understand. Like, I used to listen to stuff, and it really got me through so much, like, it's crazy. When I was a kid, and after my father died, and I would listen to, like, Howard Stern, that meant a lot to me. When I listened to sports talk radio, that meant a lot to me. And then I started listening to some YouTubers in 2007, 8, 9, and 10, and even later after that. And then I started this show in 2012, but, you know, I'd been on YouTube before that, but there were YouTubers that I listened to that really helped me, man. And even to this day, years ago, that I love, and, like, they mean a lot to me. And, you know, when I wasn't feeling great, I had something to listen to, and it was their voices, and I'm a fan of multiple people. So when I hear people say that, which I do, I have people who write me letters, people who write me emails, and people that say things on Patreon. But I haven't heard someone in a while say something like what you just said. So, yeah, I really appreciate that, because, like, knowing that this helped somebody, these shows over the years helped somebody, like they helped me. Because I'm like, how can I do that too? Like, I was so helped by being able to listen to so many shows that it's crazy that that this can do that for people. So when I hear that, that's wild. So that's really cool, man. Thank you. And thank you for the donos, man. That's crazy. Bombs. I work as a respiratory therapist. Oh my God, at a children's hospital. Holy shit. That's really crazy good work. That's wild. Travis, thank you, man. That's crazy. You know, it's funny, speaking of children's hospitals, you know, the other day I went onto Xbox, and I had like 40,000, or it was like 38,000 something Xbox reward points. And I haven't been able to get NHL 25 because this is really funny, by the way. And maybe this is like karma for that or something. I almost feel like karma is hitting me, like, in a weird way. Like, I don't know why, or like because of the donations, but oh God, my side. You're going to be fucking taking care of me in the hospital soon when my fucking spleen or pancreas ruptures from whatever's wrong with me right now. Oh my God, my side. Fuck, someone's stabbing me in the kidney right now. It's not. I don't think it's a gallstone though. I wish it was a gallstone. But yeah, so the other day I had like enough Xbox reward points, just barely enough to get the hockey game, the new NHL 25, because it's on sale for $27. And I had $20, $20 worth of rewards, which I think was like, I don't know, it was like 25,000 or 27,000. I don't remember how many points I had. But the bottom line is, I was like, oh shit, I think I can buy the whole game for free. I think I can literally buy NHL 25 for free. I can finally play NHL because I don't like to pay for video games anymore. I just don't do it. I'm a dad, 3 kids. I'm a dad. I don't have any money. I'm not buying myself a video game. Okay, I bought Diablo 4 a year and a half ago or whatever it was, 2 years ago. It's been out a while now, actually, but I bought that. I bought Diablo 4, but that was it. But I'm like, I'm not buying these games every year. So I'm like, shit, $27. And then this thing. And I didn't quite have enough to get it. I had like $20. And I was like, well, I have nothing else, whatever. So I went, oh, fuck it. And I didn't buy it. So I was like, I'm not going to buy it anyway. Screw it. So I don't buy it, right? And I'm scrolling down. You can buy all kinds of other stuff with rewards points. Did you guys know this? You can buy like all kinds of shit. You can buy like gift cards to Taco Bell, Best Buy, like all these things, DoorDash, whatever. You just name it. There's a million things. But I'm like, I'm not going to, whatever, $10. I don't know why. I'm like super weird and lazy about gift cards. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that and log it in and figure it out. I'm like, whatever. And I was like, maybe I'll just buy Xbox points or I'll cash in the $20 and I'll give it, I don't know what I'll do. Fuck it. And I'm scrolling down and I come across one of my favorite charities is St. Jude's. So if anybody ever donates to something like and you don't know what to do, I like St. Jude. I love them because they pay for the stuff for the kids. They pay to house the families with the kids and the cancer care and everything. And they're I at least think I know where most of that money is going somewhere good, or some of it's going somewhere good. Whereas, like, unless I'm wrong, but over the years I've always seen St. Jude's do good stuff, and that money goes somewhere into that shit. So otherwise, I would rather directly donate right to something or a food pantry or something like that. But with St. Jude's, I feel like I'm pretty well protected that this is gonna help somebody somewhat. So that being said, I'm like, fuck it. I just sent the whole $20. It's just $20, but I was like, so you just click the donate button and sent it to St. Jude's. And I was like, there you go. So I texted Leah and I'm like, hey, Leah, I was like, you just donated $20 to St. Jude's. Congratulations. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, and I told her the whole story. I'm like, I couldn't even buy the fucking game with it. And I was scrolling down. I was like, fuck it. And I was like, I haven't donated in a while and I have no money. So this gets me out of feeling terrible, like that I can do something. So I donate get $20 to St. Jude's, and I'm like, what am I doing? But it was funny, and I'm like, it's so weird. You can literally donate your Xbox rewards points to charity. Like, it was crazy. It was like somebody is probably sitting there on their Xbox who doesn't give a shit, and they're just playing for like years, and they're not even looking at their rewards, and they don't even care. And suddenly you sign into your rewards and you got like $100. In fact, it's so stupid that I'm saying that because that actually happened to me. It was last year. If you guys remember, I told you about it on stream. I logged into my Xbox rewards and I had never really logged in. And I did. I had about $100. I had $100 and I think I used that to buy Madden and to buy something. I bought 2 things with it. I don't remember what it was, but I bought 2 things. And this was like last year, and it was after never cashing them in ever. And now a year's gone by, and I logged in again and was like, oh, I've got some money here. Look at this. But St. Jude's, man, they got benefited big time. Thank you so much, man. Peter, what up? Travis, I have 6 kids. Oh, my God, bro. Travis thinks it's kidney stones. I mean, maybe. It could be. It does feel it's in the kidney area. It's just weird. It's not like it's. But dude, Travis, you know what's weird? It's after I eat. I'm getting the pain after I eat, and I'm getting the radiating pain from my middle of my chest too sometimes, as well, which is like in the gallbladder area where I think everything is coming from originally. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I think my pancreas is inflamed, and that's bleeding over into my left side for some reason. Or it's diverticulitis. I don't know what's going on, dude. There's so much shit going on. But I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I obviously should go to the doctors and should probably go tomorrow. So we'll see. But I do know that I ate some chicken fingers earlier, and right after I ate the chicken fingers, bam. And earlier today when I ate bread, I ate some plain bread. Nothing happened. I felt all right. And earlier today I had a turkey sandwich, like just turkey and bread, and I felt pretty much okay. And in the morning I had SpaghettiOs, which they don't have a lot of fat in them. But I felt a little funny after that, and I had a coffee too. But after the chicken fingers, it was like someone was jamming a knife into my left side. And so unless it's, the timing is too coincidental after eating, so I almost think it's a inflamed pancreas. It's been killing me. Yeah, I'm drinking more water too, but I don't know, bro. It's very weird. Oh, yeah. All right, we're calming down. We're going to get back to the wrestling talk. High amount of stress can have you GI problems. Oh, yeah, we talked about that earlier, that I've had a lot of stress because of losing my job. I just lost my job, and the last couple of weeks I've been really scared, and I've been freaked out. Let's be honest, I've been freaked out because I'm paycheck to paycheck, and I don't know what's going to happen. Luckily, I have like 7 interviews going on right now, though, so I got appointments this whole week. I've got interviews. I'm ready to go. I've got second interviews. I've got follow-up interview. I've got somebody who's ready to go with me almost, so I think we're going to figure it out, but it got scary. So maybe you're right. Overeating, being scared, stressed, feeling all the weight of the whole world, and surprisingly getting let go from my job, which was crazy that they did what they did. All that shit probably amounted to, could have been what it is. Could have enhanced it all. So, yeah, and I have GI issues we know I've had IBS forever. And if I get nervous, things happen too. So, yeah, that's probably, it could be very well what it really is. But my God, bro, that was painful. It was so painful that I was like, I need to call a doctor. I need to go to the hospital. Like, normally when I have gallbladder pain or pain over here, it's like, that sucks, but I know what it is, so fuck it. I'll get over it. I shouldn't have ate that pizza. I need to eat better, and then it'll be all right. But this was like fucked. Dude, I felt like it almost was like testicle pain. Like if someone kicks you in the testicles 3 times hard, that's what it felt like. And I was crippling over like, and like it took about 30 minutes for it to pass. And then I came on the air. That's why I was late coming on the air. But yeah, very strange. I've been trying to drink ginger and lemon tea and a lot of water. And I did have interviews today, so that could have stressed me out more. This started last night, though. It started last night around 7 p.m., and it kind of was dull throughout the night while I was sleeping. Off and on, I would wake up to it a little bit, like a little bit of pain. But it definitely is relating to when I eat food. So could be pancreas, could be diverticulitis, could be intestine gas, some kind of trapped gas, really severe trapped gas. Could be kidney stones, but I don't think it's kidney stones. Could be some kind of urinary infection. Could be a little bit of an infection with the pancreas and the gallbladder together. I don't know. But definitely eating fat triggers it like the gallbladder. So I'm no doctor, though. I don't know. So anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about this still. We should probably stop talking about my problems. I've been watching since the 80s. Travis Carden is a longtime wrestling fan. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching since, 86? 87? No, 88. I was 88 when I started really watching WWE. 88. And it was because, many of you know, but I went into the video store and I saw the VHS. I actually saw the VHS of Macho Man and Hulk Hogan, I believe, if I remember right. And I was like, whoa, what is that? And it was like, the mega powers collide, and they had WrestleMania 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. But I didn't notice that they had WrestleManias 1 and 2 and all that yet. I just wanted to rent that one. I gave it to my mom and was like, can I rent this? And at first she wasn't going to let me rent it. And I really didn't even know what it really was. I was 5 years old. I didn't even really understand what it was. But I was really I think I was into He-Man at the time, if I remember. And I remember thinking that it kind of reminded me of He-Man. And He-Man the movie, what was it? Yeah, 83 or 85 or something it came out. I don't know. That's when the series or when the cartoon came out. And when did the movie come out? Because it was really the movie that got me. Yeah, it was the movie. You know they're making a Masters of the Universe movie again, coming out in 2026. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it was 1987. Masters of the Universe came out in 1987. So Leah was born. My wife was born that year. So, and I started watching around WrestleMania 5. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, 1988. So that means I started watching WWE in 1988. And one of the things that I just watched that I was super into, I think it was Masters of the Universe. And sort of like the wrestling characters reminded me of Masters of the Universe movie. Like Macho Man and Hogan on the cover with their fists up or whatever it was and the lightning going through and the WrestleMania 5 logo. And I was like, that just looks really cool. Like, what is that? And so I begged to rent it. My mom rented it, I think reluctantly, but she probably thought it was like He-Man or something. And I watched it, and I remember, you remember how WrestleMania 5 begins? Like, it as a 5-year-old, you're just like locked in. You're like, whoa. And it's like, the mega powers collide. And then the fucking, and then the wrestlers come on and they look huge. And Hulk Hogan's, Macho Man, let me tell you, dude. And I'm a 5-year-old, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on, But I kind of got it, as a 5-year-old, because I got it by watching it, because they tell you the story, like, okay, this guy's mad, and they broke up, and they used to be friends, and, oh my God, now they're wrestling each other, I guess, for this belt, and, like, I sort of got it, kind of, but then after that, I would rent WrestleManias 4, 3, 2, and 1, and I watched WrestleManias 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over and over again, and then what happened is, about 6 months later, maybe or so, WrestleMania 6 happened. And I had, at this point, now figured out that wrestling was going on in real time. Like, there was a current wrestling going on. I figured that out by 5, 6 years old. And I was looking for it on the TV, and I would see it on Saturday mornings. Like, whether it was Superstars or whether it was like a Saturday morning replay or something. And, eventually it would become Superstars, and, they had, what was the other one? There was Challenge, WWE Challenge or something, WWF Challenge. And so now that was really cool that I was like, oh my God, it's all like a live show. There's like a show that's currently on. I'm watching that. And then when The Ultimate Warrior first came out and I saw The Ultimate Warrior, I was like, wow, and I was into that. But I became obsessed with Hogan for about a year and a half. And then, or maybe about a year. And then that's when WrestleMania 6 happened. And I was so destroyed when I saw, Hogan lose to the Warrior. But I was also a Warrior fan, but I picked Hogan because he was my guy. But yeah, the big muscles, the just crazy shit. I thought this was crazy. And I was all into it. I knew everything about WWF's from WrestleMania 5 to WrestleMania 6. I mean, I knew everything about WWF. Like, I knew people. I knew Dino Bravo. I knew all those guys, like, going down to everybody. I understood WrestleMania 1 and Tito Santana opening the night. And, like, I knew all that stuff, and I was into it because I kept watching it over and over and over and over and over again. And, I mean, it's crazy to think about the fact that at one point, I knew everything about the WWE that happened after WrestleMania 1. Before that, I didn't quite understand. I didn't really know. I had heard the names like Bruno Sammartino and stuff like that, but I didn't know about that stuff necessarily. But from WrestleMania 1 to 6, I knew it all. And it's crazy to think that then, in real time, as a 7-year-old, I watched WrestleMania 7. In real time, as an 8-year-old, I watched WrestleMania 8. In real time, as a 9-year-old, I watched WrestleMania 9. And WrestleMania 10, I wasn't able to see it. And I wasn't able to see, actually, I don't think I saw WrestleMania 6 live. I think I had to rent it days later. So I didn't know what happened, but I was renting it. or something like that. Like, and I don't mean at the video store. I mean like I was renting it like on TV or on a cable device or something. Somehow I saw it days later, but it wasn't. Oh, I know. It might have been recorded. I don't remember, but it was my first live WrestleMania. I think. I don't 100% remember, but I want to say that my first ever live WrestleMania that I ever saw live, I think it was WrestleMania 9. I think all the other WrestleManias I had seen, like, it was taped for me or recorded, or I had to wait a couple of days. I know that my dad got it from his friend. And then I remember my cousin George actually recorded WrestleMania 10 for me because I couldn't watch it. And he left it in I'll never forget it, man. He left it in my mailbox. He goes, "Oh, I'm recording it," because they were over for some reason, and I had mentioned it, and I was like, "Yeah, oh man, I really want to watch WrestleMania 10." He goes, "Oh, I'm recording it. I'll give you a copy of it," and I was like, "Really?" And so the next day, you know, well, he didn't have it yet. It was a couple days later. He dropped it off in my mailbox at home, and you know they lived a little ways away, so I was like, I pulled it. I was so excited when I pulled it out of the mailbox because I was waiting to see what happened, and I couldn't. I think somebody at school, I did get spoiled a little bit. Somebody at school had spoiled that that Mr. Perfect was the referee and that they screwed Lex Luger. And I was like, "Oh no, don't tell me. I have it on tape or whatever. And I'm gonna watch it. But yeah, tell me." It's like I wanted to know, but I didn't want to know. And I kind of was like, "Yeah, I guess no, you know." And I'll never forget that. But anyway, so my cousin George, which is funny because, you know, he does stuff for me now. He's great. But yeah, he gave me WrestleMania 10. So anyway, all that nostalgia, and then ordering pay-per-views after that. It's crazy that I'm the age of WrestleMania, so every WrestleMania ages, I age with it, and that helps me keep track of it. I guess I don't know. But yeah, what a crazy nostalgia trip. But we'll go back to whatever you guys want to talk about, and then some other things as well. Thank you guys for the donations too, man. Travis, thank you, bro. Some absolute fucking bombs coming in from Travis, bro. Thank you. Let's check it out. I remember we had to borrow VHS tape to watch 96 Bash at the Beach. Once it got around, Hogan was the bad guy now. Yeah, Hogan being the bad guy was crazy because I had just moved. I think it was 94 when Hogan turned into the bad guy, right? 94, but was it 96? I don't know. It was 96, 95? What year did Hogan go heel? It was 96? Was it really 96? Really? Yeah, it was. I always think it's earlier. But 94 was when Hogan went to WCW. So anyway, so DJ Scandalous, it's such a cool point because, dude, I didn't know that Hulk Hogan had gone to another wrestling company. In 1996, I was 12 years old, and I had no idea that there was another wrestling company. I had just moved, about a year before this, I just moved to Massachusetts, and I didn't know anybody really, and I started talking to a kid down the street. I met him, and after a little while, we discovered that we had wrestling in common. And I said to him, I was like, "Oh yeah, I like wrestling and like Shawn Michaels. I used to like Hulk Hogan a lot, but you know, then I guess he retired or something, and I don't know where Hulk Hogan's been. You know, it's been a while." And he was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "What are you talking about? Hulk Hogan's in WCW."
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
I was like, "What the hell is WCW?"
Me, Joe.
Let's go to the mall and put people in the sharpshooter.
Hey, I'm down with that. I'm down with going to the mall and putting people in the fucking sharpshooter, Doomed. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it all night long, Doomed. Doomed, huh? Thank you so much for the $3, bro. Let's go to the mall and let's hit on people like old days, man. What happened to the mall? Dude, I saw a video the other day of a bunch of kids jumping a person and beating the shit out of them. The video's gone viral. You guys might have seen it by now. A pack of kids, like 20 kids, and they're beating the shit out of them. But, like, almost all the kids, or a lot of the kids, rather, are on bikes. And I was like, I don't even care that they're beating the shit out of somebody. Holy shit, they're riding bikes. This is crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was excited that they were riding bikes. But yeah, so in 1996, I was like, dude, what do you mean Hulk Hogan's in, what the fuck is WCW? He's like, you don't watch WCW? I'm like, no. What are you talking? I don't even know what that is. This kid was 14 years old. I was 12. He was into NWA, WCW, and WWE. And I found that out just by randomly saying some stuff about on the basketball court. We were playing basketball, and I think I did an impression or something like that. And I like scored or something, and I said something like, I scored, I scored, and I was like, the Heartbreak Kid scores, like, and he was like, or maybe I said something like that, and he was like, oh, like the wrestler? And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, you know who that is? That's crazy. Nobody knows wrestling. Because time I brought wrestling up to anybody, they were like, what the fuck are you talking about? People didn't like or watch wrestling, really. And unless you said Hulk Hogan, they might know who that is, but they really didn't know. And so I was like, oh, shit. He goes, yeah, I watch wrestling all the time. And that's what brought it up. Anyway, he showed me. The reason I saw Bash at the Beach is because he showed it to me. He had it on tape. And it was like a couple weeks earlier that Hulk Hogan had turned heel. And he goes, you don't know that Hulk Hogan is in WCW? And I was like, no, I don't even know what the fuck that is. And then he was like, yeah, Hulk Hogan joined WCW like over a year ago or whatever, or something like that. And now he's a bad guy. And I was like, what? What do you mean he's a bad guy? I'm like, he's a bad guy. He's like, he just turned on Macho Man and everybody. And I'm like, what do you mean Macho Man? Macho Man is where's Macho Man? I didn't even know Macho Man was left WWE. I had no idea, guys. I did not know this stuff yet. And so he goes, you got to see it. I go to his house, and he turns it on, and he shows me Hulk Hogan comes out. Here comes Hogan coming out. And Macho Man's getting his ass kicked. And I'm like, what is this weird wrestling? Like, the ring is weird. The crowd, like, what is this? I didn't know any other wrestling existed but WWF. So I was like, what the fuck is this alternate universe? And I couldn't believe I was seeing wrestlers I haven't seen in like over a year or 2 years and shit. And I was like, I can't believe I'm seeing Hulk Hogan. Holy shit. And then Hogan fucking drops the boot on Savage, and I'm watching it, and it doesn't quite have the impact that it would have had if I had been a WCW fan or been watching. It didn't quite have the impact. But I was like, what the fuck? And then I heard the boos, and I was like, this is so weird. They're booing Hulk Hogan? So that had an impact on me, because I was like, they're booing Hulk Hogan. What is going on? And then they were throwing shit in the ring at him, and it was crazy. And I was like, what? He's not in the WWE anymore, and people hate Hulk Hogan? What the fuck is going on? And then Hogan got the microphone, like, this crap in the ring, Mean Gene. And then I'm like, Mean Gene Okerlund? What? And dude, so imagine that I did not know anything at all about WCW, because over the last year and a half, we had been moving from New Hampshire to Massachusetts, and I had been a little discombobulated with stuff, and I was watching WWE, but remember, I only got a few channels in New Hampshire, and I did not get WCW. So it was crazy because I had not known about this world, and now this got me into keeping an eye on WCW and watching WWE. But primarily I watched WWE still, and I once in a while tuned into WCW. And then, of course, the Monday Night Wars really got going around that time. And then it became like, oh, I've got to go see what WCW is doing too, and flip back and forth. And then it became the Attitude Era a couple years later. About a year and a half later to 2 years later, everybody in school was doing Suck It and NWO for life, and like, oh my God. And the funny thing is, in school, WCW was the cool thing to watch. Everybody was watching WCW. Some people were watching WWE, But everybody was watching WCW, except for me. I was mostly watching WWE, and I was like, guys, you don't watch WWE? And people were like, dude, I can't believe Hulk Hogan and whatever, he's been the champion. I'm like, yeah, but what about everything he did in the WWE back in the day? He was like 10 WrestleManias, and people were like, what? And I was like, what? Most of the people in school didn't know Hulk Hogan from WWE and didn't know that much about WWE. And then gradually, I would say around after DX came out, everybody started watching both. And then eventually, everybody went to WWE. And then eventually, nobody was really talking about WCW. And then WCW got bought, and everybody was talking about that. It's really crazy how that pattern happened and how that occurred, how that shit went down. It's pretty crazy. But that's what happened. That being said, Vince back in wrestling, Carmella stuff. I'm going to play a little clip of that real quick, and then I'm going to get back to the donations. I'm going to play the donos. Guys, this is a brand new $10 The Rock Will Suck Your Soul donation. Plus, I want to talk about anything you guys want to talk about wrestling-wise. And, man, we have been sponsored big time by Travis Carden, dropping the bombs tonight. If you guys want to donate, super chats are cool. But you are giving 40% to Google, so you can do what Travis did. That's cool, but you're giving a lot of money to Google. So if you want to use Streamlabs instead, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat, and the money goes directly to me right away, and Google won't get any of it. But you can certainly super thanks, super chat, whatever it is. And then if you want to become a member, we have already set the record amount of memberships ever tonight. The other day when Jesse J dropped like 80 friggin' memberships. It was crazy. But listen to this clip, and then I will get into the next thing. There's a little bit of wrestling news, plus NXT, plus the Harry Potter shit, and then also I'm going to read some comments that you guys wrote in the chat that I saw that I haven't commented on yet. So some of your comments, I'm going to respond to those from the last 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And here's the clip. And I'm peeping my pants real quick, yeah. Her contract ran out, and she hasn't been renewed, and I don't know if that's because WWE decided, okay, that's enough. She's probably going to have more kids, or if it's health related, which if it's health related, I'm really, kind of concerned for Carmella because, you would think she'd be coming back, but if there's some kind of health issue or complication from after being pregnant, that could be going on. Certainly could. Some women you can get pregnant and then you can have some issues that you deal with for a couple of years. And so you don't exactly want to be out traveling around, and then you have a baby as well. And so, Carmella's unbelievable looking. She's such a star. She did really well in the WWE. I thought she would be coming back for a couple more years, and at some point in that time, I thought she'd get pregnant again, in my honest opinion, with how things go. But what do I know? I don't know anybody's bodies and things like that. I got something wrong with my body right now. It feels like someone's squeezing my side with their hand and squeezing me. I don't know if I have kidneys are malfunctioning, or if I have a kidney stone, or if an intestinal infection, or diverticulitis. Something's wrong with me, though. I know that. So, I feel the health issues, Carmella. I get it. So that's it. We don't know what's going on, if she's ever going to come back, if WWE would sign her again later, if this is more on her than WWE. It's a mutual thing. I don't know. But in the next couple of weeks, there's going to be a podcast, apparently, and she's going to speak about this. So hopefully everything's okay there, but, we'll see. Not really going, it doesn't seem like it's going very well for Corey and Carmella at this point. Corey still has a couple of years left on his contract, so we'll see how things go with him and progress with him. Hopefully they can both get back in the company, or Corey Graves continues. You don't want anybody to lose their job. They have a kid. Hope they do really well. I don't want anybody, I think they're talented enough, they should be involved in it somehow. But we'll see. But moving over to Vince McMahon, we've been talking about this for a week now, but now the rumors are really swirling. Listen, the bottom line is Vince McMahon is thinking about starting a wrestling company, and Fox is the network that apparently is backing this idea. Whether the idea comes from them, comes from him, I don't know. But Fox is interested. That's what we're being told. And if you know anything about Vince McMahon, now this sounds crazy, because what the hell is it going to be like when Vince McMahon Vince McMahon starts a new wrestling company. I talked about it the other day, like McMahon Championship Wrestling or whatever it would be called. I don't even know. It might even be called Fox Wrestling for all we know. It could be called Fox Sports Wrestling or Fox Wrestling Entertainment. FWE, the FWE, Fox Wrestling Entertainment. I'm Vince McMahon. By the way, Vince, give me a call on commentary if you can, please. I can finally work for you. But yeah, what does this mean? I mean, if we know anything about Vince McMahon, it's that this guy likes a good fight. And he got kicked out of his own goddamn company. Remember the text messages? You kicked me out of my own damn company. You know, like, and if he can't get back into his company, you gotta believe he holds some kind of a grudge or payback. I'm coming to get you. And if we know anything about Vince, it's that he's a fighter. And that this guy will fight tooth and nail until the very last breath. Even if this guy was literally on kidney dialysis or something, he might be in the gorilla position on the machine, you know, calling the shots at a wrestling company or something remotely. I'm telling you, he's such a fighter, and it's the guy wants to go down. He wants to go down fighting. He doesn't want to go down hiding somewhere, retiring at a beach, which is crazy because why wouldn't you? But he really doesn't want to go out retiring and playing on a beach somewhere. He wants to go down. He wants to die in gorilla. I mean, or whatever. I mean, how's that fair? He named it Gorilla, right? He's the one with Gorilla Monsoon in the gorilla position. And now he's going to have a new company. And what's he going to call that? McMahon? They're going to call it McMahon? Go over there to McMahon. It's the McMahon position. I don't know. But if there's anything we know about Vince, it's he's a fighter, and you really can't count him out. I mean, this could be some of the craziest stuff ever. The WWE, the company he built, it's all about him. He's gone from that company, and he's going to launch a brand new company of wrestling from scratch on Fox, maybe? And then you got AEW, and then where is Shane McMahon going to go? Maybe Shane McMahon is going to take over that new company with Vince. Maybe it's Vince and Shane. Maybe Shane finally got the thing he wanted this whole time. Is like, maybe Shane gave Vince a pep talk. Finally. It was like, damn it, Dad. This is all I've wanted my whole life was to run the whole place with you. Run the whole thing with you. God damn it, this is your last chance. You and your son. Let's go out like the Wild West. You know what I mean? Ride or die, me and you. You'll die someday. I'll take over the company, and I'll keep it going as long as I can, damn it. And we'll always have that. We'll always have that moment where they kicked you out of your own damn company after 50-something years, after everything you did. And you didn't go out. You didn't go out with just a whimper. You went out fighting, clawing, and scratching with your son back to back. Like, imagine Shane cutting a promo like that, and then you leave that legacy to me. And now there's two companies with your stamp on it, with your legacy on it, and I own one of them, and, you know, Stephanie and Paul are running the other one. And my God, if there's going to be multiple huge wrestling companies, we should have a hand in all of it. Oh my God, the pitch that Shane could drop for Vince McMahon on that, unbelievable. Unbelievable. You could see it happening. You know you could. I know you could. I think it's going to happen. But anyway, that's crazy. Bad feelings, bad vibes over at WWE too, because they got rid of the stock matching. They were matching all the corporation stock, just like a lot of good companies do. And now WWE doesn't do that. So people at WWE headquarters are pissed. It's like so many other companies in this country. It's like, we're making more money than ever, but we're going to give you less than ever. That's crazy stupid. It's so ridiculous. You're not going to match stock options with your employees anymore, but here's more work to do, and we'll pay you less, but we're making more money than we've ever made before. So a lot of people at WWE headquarters are pissed off, understandably. I'm Joe Cronin. What did you guys think of all this? Please leave it in the comments down below what you think about all this stuff. I want to read the comments. I want to react to you guys. Leave the comments. Leave a like. Leave that sub. Drop a sub. Don't not sub. You're going to miss all the crap that I do every day. Why would you not sub? That's stupid. Or leave a super thanks if you guys really like what I do, or send it to me directly, paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show. Thanks so much for listening. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll have more for you later.
This
Oh, there's the whole clip from earlier. We're not going anywhere. Daddy's back. That was a clip from earlier. Don't worry. Daddy's here. I'm still here. Oh, we're still live. We're not going anywhere. But I'm back. Thank you, guys. I had to take a pee-pee break and make sure the kids are in bed. My wife is working tonight, so essentially, I got to check on the kids and make sure. Are people sleeping? Is bedtime happening the right way? Nobody jumped out of bed to play a video game or something like that. And I had to pee and grab some more water and shit like that. So we're back at it. All right, I'm back. Good to roll. Whew. I almost fell down the stairs, but I'm okay.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase
Oh, shit.
right here.
What?
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right
Travis
here.
Carden again.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
Travis is dropping
I'ma
him
leave this
tonight.
briefcase right here.
Super chat party.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
Yeah, when...
Son, run, you fat bitch.
Don't you miss the old days?
Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fucking fat bitch.
Yeah, but... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Get out of here. Oh, my God. And then I was like, hey, ladies. Oh, my God. Oh. I love how the cigarette never drops it. Never drops the cigarette. Look at them titties.
Run, you fat bitch.
When wrestling was actually worth watching.
Yep. That was back in the day when it felt so real and so important. It certainly felt very important. Like it really did. It felt like it just felt huge back then. Now it looks huge and it tells you it's huge. And maybe it's because I was younger. Obviously we were at least I was a kid for sure. So obviously the spectacle, you remember it maybe in a different way. So, I'll say that could be a big possibility for sure. I don't know. It definitely could be part of it, but it definitely felt like much bigger then, for sure. But NXT was tonight, and that felt, I don't know, big to some people. Vince McMahon, mustache or no mustache? That's the question. Most people thought that video of Alec Baldwin was pretty funny overall. There were about 20-30% of people thought it was probably in bad taste or whatever. But pretty good. Pretty good shit. The toys were great too, man. The action figures, the ring, all that sort of thing is crazy. So we got to take a look at this because Masters of the Universe. So they are remaking. So they're remaking Masters of the Universe, and I mean, bro, this is kind of crazy. Are these really the people in Masters of the Universe? Is Idris Elba really in this? The race swap, baby. But like he really does work, to be honest. Like that actually works for me. Is really Idris Elba really playing? Oh my, because like he is a lot like, oh my God, Jared Leto is Skeletor? What? Dude. Oh my God, bro. I cannot believe Idris Elba is Man-at-Arms. But he really does, he kind of looks like him and kind of embodies him kind of in a way, really. I think that's a good cast. This is one of those times where I'm not angry or like, oh, what a bunch of woke pieces of shit. Like, this is bullshit. No. I'm actually not mad about that. Wow. Wow, man, this is crazy. That I hope it's, I pray to God that it's good. Please be good. Wow. I hope it's good because I like the original 80s movie, Obviously, we all grew up a little bit with He-Man, But I love Masters of the Universe, the 80s movie. I like it. But we got Jared Leto is Skeletor. That is so bizarre, but that's so wild. Nicholas Galitzine. I don't know who that is. He looks like kind of like how the guy from the first... Who was the guy in the 80s movie? I can't think of his name, goddammit. But even at the time, he was kind of like just this like good-looking guy. Not the greatest actor, but like he just looks great. Who? Oh God, what was the guy's name? It's driving me nuts. We all know it. But anyway, so this is kind of like an unknown to me. I don't know who that guy is. Maybe girls or somebody knows. He's like in Hallmark movies. I don't know him. But Idris Elba, Man at Arms. Camila Mendez as Tila. Alison Brie as Evelyn. Alison Brie is Evelyn. Sam C. Wilson as Trapjaw. Hathor Bjornsson as the Goatman. Kojo Ada, I don't know who that is. Triclops. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of casting in it. I don't know. I think that doesn't piss me off. Like, you know, that doesn't like enrage me. I did not know Masters of the Universe 2026 was coming. I had no idea. Totally didn't know. So that's kind of exciting. I'm actually like, that's pretty cool. Unless they blow it. This is the cast of the new He-Man movie. Masters of the Universe. What in the world is Jared Leto wearing there? But he looks great. I don't know. He looks like a piano guy. She's playing Tila. Idris Elba, Man at Arms. I think that's a good casting. I really do. Alison Brie is Evelyn. Oh, yeah, man. She looks great. Let's go. Trapjaw. They're going to have Trapjaw in this. What? Triclops is also cast race swapped. Dude, this guy looks like he's the opposite of Triclops. Look at this guy's eyes. Oh, my God. These eyes couldn't be any further apart. Jesus Christ. This guy's almost doesn't have, like, what? You couldn't look any more opposite. This is the opposite of Sean Ross Cyclops. Look at Sean Ross Cyclops. Looks like that. This guy looks like that. You couldn't look any more opposite. Holy shit, bro. I'm pumped up, though. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Film looks, yeah, it does look a little concerning. But you know what? Yeah, but if I showed you the original Masters of the Universe, you know, that movie kind of looked weird, too. And let's be honest, He-Man does look a little weird, doesn't it? Doesn't He-Man look, you know? Like, look at the original He-Man. That looked a little homoerotic, too, man, you know? Let's be honest. Like, the original Masters of the Universe, you know, I think it did. Looked a little homoerotic here, you know? Or, I don't know, campy. Because, I mean, it's He-Man, bro. God, I love the 80s. Look at how cool the 80s pictures and posters were. You were just like, yes. Who's going to play Gwildor? Like, how'd that song go? I don't remember. But, man, they better make Evelyn look this badass again. Because Evelyn looked badass here, bro. In fact, you know what? I'm going to watch this fucking movie tonight. I'm pumped up. Masters of the Universe. I'm watching it tonight. God damn it, I'm pumped up now. This better be good. They'll probably ruin it like everything else. But it better be goddamn good, let me tell you. I'm excited. Oh, my God, I'm ready to go. Evelyn, man. When I was a little kid, I wanted Evelyn to sit on me when I was a kid. And I'm talking about, like, I was like a 6-year-old. I was like, I want her to sit on me and scratch me with her claws and shit. So I knew what was going on, even as a kid. I was into it. Oh, my God, bro. But I don't know if you can... Gwildor. God, I love that movie. It doesn't get a good rating on IMDb, I'll tell you that. It's like a 5. Man, how can you give it that such a bad rating? And am I wrong? Isn't the guy who's from Star Trek Voyager in the movie, and then what's her face from Friends? Michelle Cox or whatever? Isn't she in the movie too? So like there's like 2 people from other stuff that I watch. Masters of the Universe, so good. So next year we're gonna get a reboot or remake of Masters of the Universe, and yeah, I'm pretty game. As long as, but I mean, if it's bad, I mean, I'll trash it. But I'm definitely, unless I see something in the trailers that's like overtly horrific, I will at least watch it to check it out. Man, what a classic. What a classic, brother. God, that movie is fucking great. The thing at the end with Skeletor and He-Man is so cool. Like when I was a kid, I was like, this is amazing. That's so crazy. I loved that. I liked it more than, I mean, a lot of people were obviously they watched the cartoon and they loved the He-Man cartoon back in the day. And I did watch He-Man, but I really for some reason I really connected with the movie. I had watched the cartoon, but I was more into like Ninja Turtles at that point than anything. But people a little bit older than me were really into He-Man. Like they were very much into He-Man. Okay, Travis, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Travis. Thanks for stopping by, Travis, dude. I'll see you next time, brother. I'll be live all week probably, so I'll see you then. And monetize this Saturday. Episode 494, right? We're getting so close to 500 episodes of Monetize This. It's fucking crazy. Hey, man, thank you to Travis Carden for dropping 3 nasty bombs tonight. We'll put him on the board 3 times for the 3 bombs he dropped. I like the cartoon more than the movie. Most people like the cartoon more than the movie. The movie was kind of like, but the cartoon was like legendary. People loved the cartoon. To be honest, but I was the opposite. I did not watch the cartoon a ton. I watched it a little bit, and I had some comic books, but I had moved into Ninja Turtles realm, and then I really loved the Masters of the Universe movie. But I know that people that were about my age and a little bit older than me were way into the cartoon. Like, it was crazy. That was such a thing. Like, it was a massive hit. Everybody was watching it, but I think I just came on just after it. Just like people a little bit younger than me were into Power Rangers, and people that were younger than me, they didn't watch Ghostbusters really, and they didn't watch Turtles as much. They were watching like Power Rangers. And I was like, don't you watch Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters? And they were like, no, Power Rangers. You know what I mean? I love the cartoon for the lessons at the end. Yeah, I mean, so many 80s and 90s shows, whatever shows and movies and whatever they were, they had these like great moments at the end all the time, right? That now you would almost consider cheesy. Like, I mean, Full House was really cheesy. You think about a show like that, where at the end of every show they start playing the like the music, and then like the dad comes in, you know, honey, you don't always have to steal. Like it's like always a lesson or something. And it's when you watch that now, you're like, oh my god, this is so cheesy. You know, like what the hell? But when we were kids, we used to watch old shows and think they were cheesy. Like we would put on Leave It to Beaver in black and white, and we would be like, oh my god, man, back in the 50s and 60s or whatever, oh man, TV was cheesy. Meanwhile, we're watching Full House, and they're like, honey, you know it's like this is kind of like that. Like, so what were we talking about? But and you see that even on YouTube to this day. There are like lesson videos that you see where somebody steals and there's like a lesson in the video. Well, those were like bizarrely built in to the sitcom. So it's weird. Like, you'd get a sitcom that was normal, and there'd be a couple of different storylines going on in that episode, themes. But then you would always have a weird lesson at the end of it. Even if sometimes the show was about something else, but they would pigeonhole a lesson somehow in there if they had to. So that was always, kind of interesting how they did that when you think about it. X-Men was great. That original X-Men cartoon, dude, that shit was fire. I was like, yeah, let's go, bro. It's on. I had a few of I had about 10 X-Men comics. I had all the Flair cards. Loved those cards. And then X-Men, when the cartoon came out, I was all in on that. Absolutely all in on X-Men for sure. Captain Planet, I did watch Captain Planet. You know what I watched, which was an obscure one? I think it was called, I got to look it up, and I've looked it up before and we figured it out, but it was something called, like, I want to say it was like Bionic Powers. It was like they all did this and like stuck their fists into their wrist, and like they got these bionic powers or something. And I remember I have an early memory of that show because I wanted to bang one of the cartoon chicks. I don't know why, but I had like legit a thing for one of the cartoon chicks. And I was like literally tickled by this cartoon chick. And I think it was Bionic Powers. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. The donations are working, bro. The troll's not going to work. And, come on, bro. It's not going to work. The donations are working. You just have to donate. That's all. Everybody's been donating tonight. They all work. You're going to have to try a different name, You're going to have to try a third name. Pretty sure that what is it? What, did you change your name like in this stream? Pretty sure whoever the guy G300 or whatever that name is the same person that's XCali20. So, I mean, come on, bro. The Bionic 6. Troy Sanders. Thank you, Troy. Is that it? Probably is it. Yeah, dude. I don't remember which girl it was, but I was like obsessed. Yeah, the Bionic 6. Oh, shit. They brought back the Bionic 6? Yep, it was the Bionic 6. I loved it. Was that like the Japanese version? What was that? Yeah, Bionic 6. Yep, it was Bionic 6. Oh, yep, you got it, brother. And it kind of looked like X-Men to me a little bit too. So maybe that's part of it. All right, I'm trying to find out if I can see the chick. I think it must have been the redhead. Because, I mean, look at my wife. I honestly can't quite. Yeah, it was her. Yeah, I definitely was like, I was definitely into the ladies on that show. The Bionic 6, unbelievable. I guess they remade it, or this is like a Deviant Art remake of it. Let me see. I want the original photos. Yeah, I honestly think I liked both chicks. The girl with the short gold hair, and then the kind of the long-haired, redheaded looking girl, because she looks like my wife. So it makes sense. It's kind of hard to find stuff on Bionic 6. It really kind of is. I really did love it, though. I love it. I love it. Oh my God, bro. Are you really trolling with like a name from like 10,000 years ago? Wow. The trolls are out. The trolls are out tonight, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened today, but you know what's weird? I got a message from someone I hadn't got a message from a long time. Next thing you know, all these trolls are showing up. It's almost convenient. It's like weird. Very strange. That's so weird. That's crazy. Man, thank you. We're gonna get back to the other wrestling shit because I didn't get into it because the Vince McMahon stuff, but we'll get back to that too. Travis Carden, man, thank you for dropping the $99.99 multiple times, and the $49.99 donation as well, the $19.99 donation, and Serious Stroke Game and Mike Fuentes for the $10. Andrave's Gaming dropping the brand new $10 Rock Suck Your Soul donation. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for dropping the new $10 Rock Will Suck Your Soul donation. If you guys want to donate tonight, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. Use the $10 Streamlabs donation. The Rock will suck your soul. He'll suck your soul apart. Feel free to use it. It's brand new, and people are loving it. I'm loving it. You're loving it. And McDonald's is loving it too. I don't think Carmella's coming back. And when she does this podcast in a couple of weeks, because apparently in the next week and a half to 2 weeks, Carmella's going to do this podcast. And I don't know if she's going to like drop a truth bomb about like, oh, the company screwed me over somehow, or if she's going to tell us that, oh, there's some kind of medical complication that she's dealing with. Plus she's a mother, and so she's just not ready to come back right now or to do anything right now. So I don't know. I don't know what she's going to say. We don't know what she's going to say. But I'm assuming we're going to get, some kind of clarity, like in detail, coming up in the next week and a half. So, and then with all the drama that happened with, with her husband, I mean, there's a lot of shit that's going on. I don't know if like they're going to try to just, hey, let him do commentary for two years till the contract's up, and then they're going to let him go, or if they're going to re-sign him again, they really love him. I don't know which one it is. Maybe they think he showed his cards. Hey, this guy's not really happy, and we like him, but he's not like the best ever. And so because of all that, they just let him go. And after 2 years, I don't know. But I mean, they have a kid, so it's like I would hope that, they would, one or two of them would be able to have a good career. But with the way things are going, I don't know. I don't know what their plans are and what they're thinking. And I am just pumped about this He-Man movie, dude. I hope it's good. Idris Elba's great. Masters of the Universe could be really good. Or it could be a piece of shit. I don't know. Could be. I thought Carmella has drop foot. What the fuck is drop foot? I don't know what that means. Is that a real thing? Are you really saying that? What does that mean? She dropped the baby? Oh my God. Yeah, the donation link works, guys. It's right there. Just don't worry about the troll. The donation works because we've had about 15 go off tonight, so we know it works. So it's just a troll bag. Show the troll how it actually works. Idris Elba should play James Bond. Yeah, he's up in the running for James Bond, in my opinion. For me as well. Like, I think that I want... we talked about... There's two other people, too. I like Idris Elba, but I like Chris Hemsworth. I like Henry Cavill. We talked about Henry Cavill the other day. So, Henry Cavill, Idris Elba, and Chris Hemsworth. Those are my three picks, finalists. If I were to give you finalists on James Bond, those are the ones. I'm down with all three of those guys. Henry Cavill's kind of everywhere, and he's getting a little bit like he was Superman, he was the Witcher thing, he's done so many things now, he's starting to get a little too much everywhere, and so you almost think you would want to go with someone less recognizable than all of those guys, like Chris Hemsworth, super recognizable, we know him from so many fucking things now. Idris Elba's pretty recognizable too, but he'd be good. And then Henry Cavill seems like he would be perfect. Henry Cavill does seem like the perfect guy. But again, very, pretty recognizable, all the guys. So do you go with somebody who's less recognizable? I want to thank Loiter 562. Thank you so much, bro. $9.99 super thanks on my video. And he said, we talked a little bit about this earlier, so we kind of got into what he was mentioning here. Joe, make a video on who Vince should bring to a new promotion in terms of backstage and on the roster. I think I will make that video, but we talked about it a little bit earlier tonight. The caller led the show saying that he was like, I think Vince is going to bring Roman Reigns into a new promotion. I don't see that. I don't see Roman Reigns leaving the WWE to go to a new promotion with Vince McMahon. And like I said earlier tonight, I do see that it's possible that Brock Lesnar could go to Vince McMahon's new wrestling company, because Vince and Brock have something going on, together. They're like buddies. I mean, they're sharing women right at this point, so who knows what the hell they'll do together. But they're definitely on the same wavelength. But I don't think Roman would do it. Not with The Rock in charge of WWE, because I think if he went to do that, The Rock would be like, listen, man, do not do this. Like, first of all, your career, Hollywood, everything here, don't do this. And I wouldn't even be surprised, believe it or not, I wouldn't even be surprised if Vince McMahon himself said to Roman, don't leave the WWE. Come over here. Don't do it. I almost think Vince would tell him not to do it. I'm dead serious. I almost think. I do think Vince would tell Brock to come over, but I think Roman's a different situation. But who knows? And man, can you imagine if Vince McMahon is running or he's running, Fox Wrestling or WrestleX? I said they should call it WrestleX and get Elon Musk to pay for it. Get Elon Musk to host it and pay for it, and host it on X, and it's called WrestleX or X Wrestling or something like that. And that'd be crazy. Imagine that. You got that going on. You got AEW going on. You got WWE. Vince McMahon is up against the company he built, and he's up against his last rival, Tony Khan, and they're all against each other. And even TNA is competing separately, but has a deal with WWE, so they've got power in a weird way. Plus NXT. I mean, dude, there's too much fucking wrestling at that point. NXT, TNA, WWE, AEW, and then Vince McMahon's new wrestling company on Fox. Fox Wrestling, Fox World Wrestling Entertainment, Fox Championship Wrestling, McMahon Wrestling. I mean, I don't know what you call it. So many different things. What would they call it, guys? In the chat, tell me what they would call it. Even double points if you super chat it, or if you donate it using Streamlabs pinned to the top, using the brand new $10 The Rock Will Suck Your Soul donation, or the Elon Musk $55 Nazi donation. But we'll read it anyway, even if you just write it in the chat. But I got to plug the donations, Got to plug the donos, because I don't get paid in ads, really. I get paid by viewers like you, like fucking Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. 6G doxing wrestling? What? They just dox all the people from WWE? Vince McMahon comes in the ring and goes, the first thing I want to do tonight is I want to tell everybody here, Paul Levesque lives at 3 Sanborn Drive in Manchester, New Hampshire. And he just starts doxing everybody. That's 6 dox wrestling. I don't know. I mean, that's a little bizarre, but I mean, maybe. Poo Play Federation? What the fuck? What the hell? Just seen Vince episode of Dark Side of the Ring. They think karma has finally caught up to Vince. I'm game as long as Vince doesn't have that mustache, man, because that mustache don't look right. He didn't shave that right. It don't look right. It looks sideways. We've been live for like 3 hours, guys. How long have we been live for? We have been live for 2.5 hours, baby. And let's remind everybody tonight that Travis Carden was a beast. He dropped $300 or some shit. The Hardy Boyz show up in NXT. Ricky Saints shows up in NXT. And hell, guys.
If you smell what demonic
oh, shit.
Hollywood is cooking,
yeah.
It's cooking babies, adrenochrome, brandy and Cody, you'll mix baby will.
Here we go, here we go.
So give me the both of you. The Rock wants your soul, then The Rock wants your role. The Rock then The Rock, you want your soul.
He-Man 83 to 85, Mansiga Z 1996, Ultra 7 1972, Ultraman 1972, the best.
Oh my God, Luis Urdaneta going way back to He-Man, and oh my God, and then going even deeper. That's a deep cut, bro. No, I can't. 90% of the people watching this, I can't believe know what you just said or know what you're talking about. Holy shit, man, he's going way back. Luis Urdaneta, baby. Oh man, I mean not. I mean they might get the 96 reference, but Ultraman, baby. 1972. Fire shit. God, that shit's wild thinking about that. I mean, that's all stuff that I saw later on in the late 80s, early 90s, you know, that I didn't know about from the 70s or, you know, the early 80s time. So, for sure. That's crazy. It really it's like nobody really knows. So many people don't know that. Even my wife. Like, I'll bring some of that stuff. My wife doesn't know about a lot of that stuff. And I'll say, hey, remember this show or remember this comic or whatever? Do you remember when this happened? And she'll be like, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, damn it. Because my wife's 3 years younger than me. So it's like there are things that miss my wife. But lucky enough for me is I get to go to bed almost every night when I go to bed with my wife, when we just go to sleep and we go to bed. We both watch Star Trek. And maybe almost every night we somehow talk about Star Trek. We talk about, hey, remember, yeah, I hate on that episode, this happens or whatever. And so I talk a lot of Star Trek with my wife. Kicking It with Roy is in the chat. He's got a membership, baby. Hush. Oh, my God, Roy. Holy shit. That is fucking great. Oh, my God, Roy. Kicking It with Roy. Hush Money Entertainment. Take a dump on my face entertainment. Oh my God, it could be so good. So many jokes that we could be making. Kicking It with Roy. That wins HME. Tonight on HME. Saints is a stupid last name, says David. Yeah, I'm not fully sold on it either, but I guess we'll see. But I didn't think it was the greatest choice either. But I've been wrong before. So, I guess we'll see what happens, I guess. Ricky Starks was on NXT tonight. Yes, Janelle. He was in a tag team match as Ricky Saints, of course. We saw the Hardys. There was some other pretty good stuff. I think NXT was probably worth your watch if you want to see NXT. I would give it a watch if you haven't. Tonight, I thought the thing with the women's belts was cheesy, but I liked everything. I just didn't like when they coordinated holding the belts up and it looked so fake. Like, it just looked fake to me. It looks bad, guys. It looks stupid and bad. But I was impressed that the two non-English first language speaking women were like, you want a chance at my championship? Well, then both title on the line. Like, it's like they both don't, English is their second language, both of them. It just sounds funny. And then they raised them at the same time, and it just added to being weird. But they did pretty good. I liked the shock of, like, title versus title. I thought that was cool. That was cool. But I would have preferred if they were like clutching it and screaming at each other. Like, yeah, bitch, let's see what happens. I'm going to take yours. Blah, blah, blah. That's fine. But when they go, and they do this fake thing where they hold the belt up, it just looks bad to me. But the crowd loved it. Loved it. So if you loved it, you're in the majority. I'm in the minority. I thought it was cringy. But the crowd loved it, so guess what? And I'm not a big NXT guy right now. I'm not that in tune with NXT. So I'll trust what NXT is doing over what my opinion of it. Except for that backstage attack last week. That was cringe as hell. That I will not take back. That was bad, and nobody can argue any other different. If you do, I swear to God you're blind. And nobody really did argue that, so everybody agreed that was kind of cringy. Hey, everybody, if you can do it right now on your phone, your tablet, whatever you're on, click that like button. We are about to hit 100 likes. We're live for the last 2 hours and 40 minutes, okay? And our buddy Travis Carden dropping bombs tonight. Plus, Doomed Hunt dropped $3. Louis Urdaneta just dropped the $10. The new $10 Rock Will Suck Your Soul donation. We're still looking for an Elon Musk Nazi $55 donation. That might happen at some point, maybe. Also, Sign Friend, Serious Stroke Game, and Mike Fuentes with the $10 drops. Andraves Gaming started it off with the $10 drop and the $5 as well. Haystacks Monet. And then, of course, the over friggin' 60 memberships that were gifted around to several of you guys that might have gotten it from none other than our own Jesse J. It's crazy. The Hardys came back. The Hardys, they're playing around in NXT a little bit. They had this match on NXT. So the Hardys are around. Plus they're in TNA, so they're really kind of like part of the extended WWE family in a way now that TNA is partnered with WWE and Hardys are over there. So let's see. I think I got everybody on the donations. If you guys want to donate, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. You know where it is. I put it up there, and it works fine. I wonder if Vinny will bring back the KMA Club. I wonder if Vinny will take shots at his old company. Do you think Jeff will start doing cocaine again? Maybe him and the Usos can stop by a bar and then make some bad decisions after a SmackDown one night. Dreamers Lane Worldwide Wrestling Federation, bring back the WWF. I think the WWE still probably owns the rights to that somehow, but maybe not. Stoomy, what up, dude? Brother Nero McMahon and Trump Wrestling Entertainment. Yeah, maybe Trump would buy it with him. But Elon could do it. I think Elon Musk would be interested in wrestling. In fact, I tweeted Elon Musk about this. In fact, guys, I encourage all of you right now, if you have a hands-free device or if you have a second device or something around with you where you guys can go do this at the same time you're watching me right now, on my Twitter account, I put out a video to Elon Musk. If you could all go, guys, can we get retweets on this and likes? I think we could get 5, 10, 15, 20 retweets and likes on it. There's the link right there in the chat. Go retweet that because I went out and I told Elon, you've got to create a new WWE with Vince McMahon, and you will be the first company ever to have a wrestling match on the moon. And I'm telling you, I think Elon Musk and Vince McMahon can have the first ever sporting event or live televised event from the moon, guys. How is that not a challenge and a fun one for Vince McMahon, Donald Trump, and Elon Musk to have the first ever sporting event live from the moon? Now, I agree. Right now, they need to work on fixing the country, okay? Whether you're left, right, whatever you are. I'm even getting a little impatient. I love it. You guys are exposing the government's corruption. You're crushing it. They're ripping everything fucking open. They're making everybody uncomfortable. They're going in like the fucking feds, and I love it. But I'm kind of suffering still. So I would like you to get to work on some things. And I also don't think it was cool that a lot of workers lost their jobs and it was like, fuck them. I mean, I'm not talking about the people that didn't write the letter back in the email. I mean, if you can't write, hey, last week, here's what I did. By the way, I've had that happen twice at a job where a boss had sent me a letter and said, hey, or an email and said, hey, or called me and said, hey, can you write up an email for me of what you did last week and send it to me? And granted, most of the time that happened, it was during bad times when things were down or whatever. And I said, okay, yeah, no problem. And I sent it to him. He goes, thank you so much for sending that to me. You don't know how many people didn't send that to me. And I was like, oh, wow, really? I was like, well, I mean, you don't know what I'm doing, and, we got things to go on. I don't have a problem telling you what I did last week. And he goes, it really helped me, too, to see it. But also it helped me to explain it to the owners. And they were really appreciative, and they like what you're doing, and they think you should keep it up. And I was like, oh, cool. And he goes, yeah, I had to fire like 15 other people who didn't do it. They didn't even send me anything. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, they just didn't do it. And they were like, I don't know. I'll just tell you what I did. And I was like, dude, I asked you specifically to write me an email of what you did last week. I need that. And then they just basically blew the guy off. And then he was like, fuck. And then he fired them. And I didn't get fired, So that's happened to me before. What's the fucking big deal? But there are a lot of people losing their jobs, and they're making it seem like it's just a number. Fuck it. I'm like, these are real people losing their jobs. It kind of sucks. Some of them. Like, for real. It really does. But they need to do what they need to do, and they need to clean fucking house of a lot of this shit. But I need them to we need help, though. We all need help. A lot of us need some help. We all need to get some assistance. So things need to start happening for us, not just they're destroying the government, deep state corrupt shit. They also need to start making an impact on all of us. And I know it's early, but man, we need help. Let's listen to this. But Elon Musk and Donald Trump, I know that I just said all that, but hey, maybe next year we can get Wrestling X, Wrestle X with Vince McMahon and Elon Musk and Donald Trump, and we'll have the first ever wrestling match on the moon. Here's the tweet, guys. Go retweet this.
Elon, what's going on, man? Listen, I want to partner with you, a couple other people. Let's get it together. Maybe even we can bring Vince McMahon.
I know what you're saying. What do you mean partner with him? Joe, you need donations in order to eat. I know that. I know that I need donations. I should probably open a GoFundMe to save my life, but I'm not going to open a GoFundMe. But Elon doesn't know that, and I have to come across like I'm an expert. So I got to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. And when Elon says, well, what do you have in mind? I just keep going with it, and then eventually I go, well, I don't have any money, but I know everything. You just fake it till you make it with Elon. That's it.
Couple other people, let's get it together. Maybe even we can bring Vince McMahon on this deal. And I want to create WrestleX. That's right. It's a brand new wrestling company that's going to set the world on fire. And it primarily starts on X, and it's called WrestleX. Let's make it happen. You, me, and maybe even Shane and Vince McMahon. Let's go to the moon with this. Hell, we might even have the first ever wrestling match on the moon. It could happen. Think about it. Think about a ladder match on the moon. Low gravity. Elon, let's do it. The first ever sporting event on the moon. And it's a professional wrestling match.
I will argue that there are going to be a lot of baseball fans that want it instead. A lot of people are going to argue that it should be a baseball game. Because, dude, when you throw that ball and somebody hits that ball's going to fucking go flying. Imagine you hit the baseball so hard, it goes flying into space. And it goes flying into space, and like 78 years from now, it hits a spaceship of aliens and kills some of them, and they blame Earth for it, and they come to Earth looking for where this baseball came from, and they find baseballs on Earth, and they just kill everybody because they're so mad at the baseballs. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Janelle, you kind of sounded like Kanye West there. Okay. Jackson Harris, you messed up the top donk? What? Dono is you? Travis Cronin? What? Doesn't show up on the bottom donations? What does that mean? It's a super chat, so it's not going to show up on the donations on Streamlabs. It's a super chat, you fucking idiot. Dude, I don't have $100 to donate to myself. Oh my God. Oh, so Jackson's a troll. Okay. Come on, bro. So yesterday it was channels dying, but I got 1 million views this month, more than ever. Then today the donations are fake. Guys, the donations are fake. I don't know if you know this. The donators are fake, everybody. Travis Carden is not a real person. The donations are fake, guys. You know why the donations are fake? The donations are fake because, guys, Travis Carden doesn't show up on the donator list. Oh, my God. It's a fake. He's not real. Oh, wait a minute. This is a list for only Streamlabs donations. This list doesn't have the super chats. If you're going to fake a donation, you're not going to donate to yourself using super thanks or super chat. Because when you super chat $100, Google takes 30%. So if I super chatted $100 to myself, I would lose $30 by default. Then I would lose the taxes. So therefore, I would have donated $100 to myself 3 times, losing 60% of the profits. So not only did I just donate nothing to myself, but I'm now negative in the bank. You stupid fuck. If you're going to troll, at least be a little bit smarter. At least be a little bit smarter. Because Travis's and everybody else's donations on Super Chat have amounted to $274, and I certainly am not going to donate that to myself because $274, I'm going to lose 40% of that to Google, so I really only made $174. You stupid fuck. Like, you're not even good, bro. You're not even good. I won't even go off, bro, because I can't go off because my stomach will start hurting from, like, you know what I mean? From all the shit. I'm not, like, it's just funny, dude. These people are retards. Like, that's the best part. Like, you're not good. You're not good, bro. You're so mad. You're so mad that we're winning. It's crazy. I don't need to go off on nothing. All I got to do is show the numbers, show the receipts. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. Like, your channel's probably dead. All your friends are dead. You pushed everyone away probably because your content sucks and your life sucks. Like, your life blows. I get it. And your life sucks. Your content sucks. My video's going viral, by the way. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Let's go.
So give me the both of you. The Rock wants your soul. Then The Rock wants your home. The Rock. The Rock. The Rock. Then The Rock.
Yeah, brother Nero!
Elon can make wrestling great again. Fuck the trolls.
Let's go, Elon. We need you to make wrestling great again. Imagine Elon Musk versus Tony Khan, the battle of the billionaires. Vince McMahon and Tony Khan and Elon Musk. Holy shit! And then the WWE with their oh my God, bro. You're talking about some of the biggest entities ever battling it, going head to head, going crazy. And earlier tonight, we watched Alec Baldwin threaten to kill somebody on this very stream. Unbelievable. Yo, chat, what's up? Everybody click that like button and stick the thumb way up my ass. The trolls are pissed tonight, brother. You know what the trolls are mad about? Shit like this. Like my Vince McMahon video that I put up earlier today. Watch this. Watch the fireworks go off, baby. Pew, 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 pew. Because it's getting 500 views an hour, and it's rocking and rolling, and it's going to have a lot of views by tomorrow. Trust me. You know what the trolls are also upset about, guys? The trolls are mad that you guys are donating. They're so pissed off that you guys are donating that they're telling me that I'm doing it. That's how crazy it is, bro. That's how crazy. But I love it. I love it. Bring it on. Because look at this. Take a look at this. Yesterday it was a dying channel. Now today the donations are fake. But baby, the donations are real. The 74,000 something subscribers are real. And the views are real too, because guess what? Views are up 1,446% on the Joe Cronin Show. 1,446%. So take that, Midget Man and fucking Cyclops and Denise Salad Tosser. Suck me off. 973,000 on our way to 1 million views for the month, which is up 886,000 more than usual. And bro, we're going to hit 1,000 subscribers for the month too. 1,000 brand new subscribers for the month. And let me tell you something. I've been around a lot of shit. For about 3 years straight, I used to get 5 million views a month, you know? Then we went down to, 500,000, 300,000 for a while. And then recently in the past couple of years, it's dropped from 200,000 to down to 70,000. I had 70,000 views the last few months. And then we started rocking and rolling again. Well, I got laid off my job and I put some time on my hands. But we started rocking and rolling and here we are, right? So it's not going to work, brother. You can make 900 names. You can make 7 billion names. You can make names, Die Joe, Loser Joe. It's just not going to work. It's not going to ever affect me. You're wasting your time. Like, you got to do it to somebody else. Do it to somebody else who actually cries. Do it to fat fuck Tommy NC or somebody. Do it to him so he can cry about it to me and blame me for it. Do it to him. He'll feed you. He'll flip out on you and blame me. Feed people that are stupid. Feed other dumb people. Don't feed me. Because it doesn't work. Feed me no more. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. I don't care how many times people from the past start trying to crawl into my chat as fake names. How many texts, chats, comments. Doesn't matter. I don't care. You're a bad person. I'm just not going to talk to you. I'm not going to answer your shit. But nice try. I give it to you. I like the names. The names are usually the best, but they don't even have names anymore. They used to have names like, someone's dead mother or whatever. And it was like, okay, that's at least there's that. But, like Sneb 7500, like they're not even getting creative anymore, at this point. Brother Nero. Thank you for the donation, Brother Nero. Whew. Woody Harrelson was in Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men. Yeah, I remember that. I love White Men Can't Jump. You guys know we love White Men Can't Jump. What a great movie. Dude, when I was a kid, I wanted to plow Gloria. Who didn't I want to plow? Now that I think about it. I wanted to plow a lot of people. Let's go until 1 a.m. Yeah, let's go till 1 a.m. I'll do that. Let's go till 1. Maybe a little bit later, but maybe a little bit earlier. I don't know. Let's go to 1. Let's just have fun. Let's just have fun. How about that? That's what they're going to say. Brother Nero, how you doing, man? Travis. Oh, yeah, you can call in, man. 339-226-6610. Yeah, you want to call in, brother? Go ahead, call the show. I'll open up the phone lines again. No problem. I'll open up the phone lines. You guys want me to have an AI conversation with my wife? You guys want me to have an AI conversation with my wife? I'll do it. While we wait for the calls to come in? I don't know. Okay, here it is. Let's try to have a conversation with my wife. My AI wife. You guys want to hear it? I think it might mess up my my audio speakers a little bit, though. Hey there. Hold on, let me just see. Sound. Sound settings. Okay. Okay, I got sound settings. All right, so let me let's go. Oh shit. My bad. All right, let's take the call first. Hello, brother.
What's up, man? This is Travis.
There it is, Travis. You're not a real person, according to people.
I'm a real boy.
You're a real boy.
Yeah.
So wait, you're
No, man.
you're at work right now, though?
Yeah, I got about 5 patients, so kind of like in between. But I just wanted to call because I don't want you getting shit, man. I like donating for what you do, so I just wanted to call real quick. Sorry, I got a cold, so.
No, man. Hey, man. I appreciate it, and yeah, no, we don't gotta prove nothing. I don't mind people. People have been saying that for 10 years, man. It's just a funny troll. It's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. It's funny, but it is funny to at least really prove it too. But thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for that shit. That was crazy, and yeah, man, you do good work. So.
No problem, man. There's more where that came from. I promise you. I'll talk to you later, man.
All right. Thank you so much, man. Later.
Yeah, bye-bye.
That was sick, bro. There you go. Look at that. Even the fucking guy calls in, and not only does he donate, not only does he donate all that shit tonight, but then he calls in to shit on the trolls. That guy's the man. That guy's the man. So thank you, Travis. Love you too, Danny. Too drunk to call you, baby. All right, J Swiss. That's cool, man. I love you, J Swiss. You're all good. We just gotta tell Travis not to super chat. use the Streamlabs because super chat will I don't want you to lose all that money to like the fucking Google. If you donate $100 to me on super chat, I get 60. After taxes, I get 50 or whatever. But yeah, do Streamlabs, guys. Pin to the top of the chat. You can super chat. You can become a member. That's all great. You do whatever you want. I don't care how you donate. It's all good. But if you wanted your money to go a little further, use Streamlabs. I just don't want you to lose out on that if you do it. But I don't care how it comes in. We could definitely use the help regardless. It's wicked helpful. He's a brain surgeon. He's a brain surgeon, Rick. He really is. Let's talk to my AI wife for a second and see if this works. Really quickly. Let's see if it works. Hey, Leah. Hello? Oh, I don't think it's working. Maybe the settings are wrong? Well, I thought it would work, but it worked earlier. I don't know. I don't see it even working. God damn it. And she's listening, I think, but it's not playing. That's crazy. Nope, she's not. It's something. I think it's because I'm live and I'm using the audio tools. It's like it's not recognizing me or something like that. That's too bad. Because I really wanted to have a conversation with her. Okay, bitch, I'll have to hang up on you, fake wife. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay. Oh, no, she can hear me. So what the fuck's going on? Listen to me, bitch. It says she was listening. Hey there. Oh, server error. Oh, it's not working. Okay. So it tells me it's not working. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's. I think I ran out of the free thing, so I'm not paying for it. So okay, never mind. Fuck it. That's okay. We had fun. I was gonna have some fun with it, but it's stupid anyway. Wide neck, also known Charles McDowell, has been arrested, allegedly sending nudes to a minor. Oh my God, the big wide neck guy. The guy. You guys remember the neck donation from back in the day? Oh my God, dude. You guys remember the neck song? I don't even remember where it is. Remember? What was this neck? How did the next song go? Does anybody remember it? I don't remember how the next song went, the donation. But I guess he just got arrested. Wow, dude. I don't know if I could find the old donation song. But it's got to be somewhere, right? Maybe I can pull it up because that neck donation song used to kill me. Oh my God, bro. That we got to get him a new shirt because that t-shirt is covering up too much of the neck. Like, what the fuck, dude? We got to get that t-shirt. We got to get him a V-neck or something because it's covering up too much of his neck. I want to see his neck. I want to experience that neck, bro. Okay, let's see if I can get in to my old donations and get the song. I might be able to do it. And if I do, I'm going to play the donation, even though we don't have a donation for it right now. But I'm going to play it. Okay, yeah, I think I can get into it. Here we go. Okay, I think I might have found it. God damn, his neck is huge. All right, I think I found it, guys. If I get this is going to be crazy. All widgets. Okay. Alert. Okay. All right. What the fuck is this? I don't think this is right. I think I'm in the wrong thing. Or did they delete it? I don't know if like my things are deleted because I don't see. Yeah, I don't think this is right. Yeah, I don't think this is right. They might have deleted my old thing. It doesn't have all my old yeah, my old Streamlabs thing, my old tablet thing used to have all the donations in it, but I think they purged things. And I think it's gone. That's crazy because all those donations are gone. Well, I mean, I have them somewhere, but. Oh, well, we'll find it later. There's number 2. I just bombed twice, guys. I was trying to do an AI reading with my wife. That didn't work. Now I'm searching for fucking old shit that I can't find. That doesn't work. The guy has some kind of disease that makes his neck look like that. Yeah. Makes sense. He got a swollen neck. He got a swole neck. You know? Unbelievable. Yeah, you got a big swole neck. You got the big swole. You got the VIP on swole. Thank you, Brother Nero, for dropping that last $10 Rock Will Suck Your Soul donation. I will suck your soul too, brother. You have a good day tomorrow, man. I'll see you tomorrow for AEW tomorrow night for sure. I think that's about it. Let me check up on the chat and see if there's anything that I missed in the chat that I wanted to talk about. I don't know. Let me see. Thank you, man. I had some fun tonight. I had some fucking fun tonight, bro. The chat was lit tonight. Call him Big Swole. Big Necky Swole. Big Swole Neck. Swole Neck. I don't remember the neck donation, man. What was it? Fuck, it's driving me nuts, actually, that I can't remember what it was. I wish I knew where I had the donation saved. I want to say the donation amount was like $20 or something. I could try to go back to old episodes of stuff and try to see if I can find it. That's the other thing to do that I can do too. Thanks to Ricky J, who just became a sub, man. Thanks for subbing, Ricky. What's up? If you're even here, you might have just subbed from like a video, but and the guy doesn't even know we're live, but whatever it is. Ricky, thank you, brother. The Vince McMahon video is doing great, so that's cool.
Super chat party.
Oh, shit. Haystacks Monet. Haystacks Monet dropping One of the most random amounts ever. 888-888. Maybe it's on Stream Elements. Haystacks Monet, man, thank you so much. Haystacks Monet with the triple ocho. That's fucking fire. Haystacks Monet! Thank you, Haystacks. Fucking awesome, dude. All right, let me go to the dashboard and see. The hell is this? All right. I'm trying to remember how to get into the donation variations in Stream Elements. It's like confusing. Okay, here we go. We're going to look for this fucking donation. It's just so confusing, dude. I feel like a mess. Elements? You didn't create any? What? Overlays gallery? Widgets? Fuck. I'm sort of lost right now looking for it. Okay. We're going to find it. Haystacks Monet, thank you, man. Everybody give him some love. What was AEW last week? Because NXT did like 800,000. Yeah, so last week NXT did 650,000. The week before that NXT did 800,000. But the last couple of weeks AEW did about 620,000 or something like that. It was something like that. Oh yeah, you guys' donations are coming up on here, so I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to take some time and find them afterwards. Pretty sure they're in there though. Oh, here they are. Accessing this area requires additional permissions, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I gotta, like, reconnect my shit. All right. Okay, I think I did it. I think I did it, guys. I think I fucking did it. We're going to fucking find this neck donation, god damn it. Okay, copy of old donations. Here we go. I don't know if I ever put it on over here, though. Okay. Oh my god, where are they, though? Oh, shit. I don't... What? What is going on? I'm so confused right now. I'm just talking. You guys are just like, what is he doing? Oh, there you go. The biggest neck you ever saw, Lewis Money. That's it. That's it. Biggest neck that you ever saw. Oh, no. That's what it was. Yeah. Oh, my God. Thank you. Good. We don't have to find it because I this was driving me fucking crazy. Maybe it's on Patreon. Did I put it on Patreon? Oh my God, it's on Patreon. It's on Patreon. A post from November 2018, guys. If you have Patreon, it's on there. Wow, dude, look at the Patreon was popping back then. Look at this. 31 likes, 14 comments down below. Damn, dude, the Patreon was popping off. We were making like crazy shit on Patreon back then. That's wild. Here it is. Yeah, baby. Oh my
How's
God.
your freaking neck?
Oh my God.
Yeah. How's your freaking neck?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Old school. Old school style.
Better have respect for my neck. You looked at yours, compared and wept. My neck's so big, I get extra breath. Breathing in my lungs won't accept. I can fit 1,000 cocks down my throat, I still don't choke. Big ass jaw make the girls go, ah, that's the biggest damn neck that they ever saw. Think that's big, wait till you see my bar. I'm going to jail for killing a man with an exhale. My breast couldn't pale, breast so stale. Keep him locked up in a cell. Yo, what the hell? Oh, no. Biggest neck they ever saw. Oh, no. Biggest neck they ever saw. Oh, no. Biggest neck they ever saw. Oh, no. I can eat a whole watermelon in one gulp. You do it, better call for help. That watermelon getting stuck in your small ass throat, you dumb fuck. Yeah, better shut up or I'll throw up on you. Projectile puke like an elephant's poo. I belong in the zoo, but telling you what, yo, check out my damn neck. Oh no, biggest neck they ever saw. Oh no, biggest neck you ever saw. Oh no, biggest neck you ever saw. Oh no.
Bring back the donation? Before AI, yeah. Before AI, I had to do the song.
How's your freaking neck?
You can download that on Patreon. Biggest neck you ever saw. Oh, no. You guys have got to join Patreon because we put gems like this up all the time. If it is a gem, I mean, it's kind of a retarded song by a dumb retard person like me. But you should go check it out on Patreon. I'll put the link in the chat for it. And maybe we'll bring it back as a donation if people like it. I don't know. Look at Vincent Wolf, Matt Steffi, Will Tactics, Jay Swiss, Freddie Mitch. Remember Freddie Mitch? And remember Nessa? Boy, do I miss Nessa. Mac Jones, Justin McNeil. Oh, my God, where did they all go? Jim Kays. Oh, my God, remember Sausage? Holy shit, dude, remember Sausage? Wow, bro, whatever happened to Sausage? Biggest neck you ever saw. You can find all these on Patreon. There's just endless shit on Patreon. There's like 200 songs. There's like 1,000 podcasts from all of us. You can search on Patreon for all of it. Corrupted podcast, everything from the past. It's all up there to listen to, download, whatever you want to do. You can download all of it if you really want to and leave Patreon the next month and have it all. I mean, if you want, but that's the next song. There it is. Thank you, guys. That's crazy. Talk about a flashback. Yo, Muhammad. Travis, what's up? This has to come back. Damn, that was great. Thank you. We had a GIF of it, right? We had like a GIF of the guy like being like, "Ooh, I think we did." Big neck guy. GIF. Yeah, this is it. This is the GIF. I think. Holy shit. I found it. What would we make that though? Like $16 or $60 or bring it back? The guy just got arrested. We didn't even read the article. I was just like, oh, he just got arrested again. Whatever. Hey, where's the song? Yeah, arrested for sending nudes to a minor. Now, that's not so cool. That's I mean, I hope it's like a 17-year-old who's turning 18 in like 2 weeks and he didn't realize it. You know what I mean? And there's some kind of fucked up thing like, oops, she told me she was 19. Turns out she's 17, turning 18. You know? But, I mean, you tell me this guy's sending nudes to 11-year-olds, and I probably would never show this guy's face again. So, that's, I'm a little concerned, actually. We'll have to look up the story and see how bad it is. If it's really bad, then, I mean, we won't do it. But if it's like a, 17-year-old who's turning 18 or something like that, I mean, you'd argue that's not okay either, but if it's like a 10-year-old, this guy should be thrown into a fucking river, with cinder blocks tied to him. There's a difference between making a little bit of a mistake or not. Maybe he don't care. Oh, 17, close enough. I mean, that's fucked up too. If it was my daughter, I'd probably break your legs. I wouldn't break your neck because I wouldn't be able to do that probably based on the looks of you. But, but you're talking about like a 15-year-old or a 12-year-old or like, yo, cinder block this guy. Cinder block release, baby. Right off the boat, into the water. Into the water. The Hardys on NXT tonight. Here you go.
I suppose if Matt's not available, Tavion will do. Turning right around. Matt now, looking for a twist of fate. Into the DDT. That was great. I think Tavion sensed the twist of fate coming. Matt called the audible with the DDT. Jeff sends Miles Bourne to the outside. Hardy Boyz.
There you go. If you missed the Hardys tonight, man, they were in action. The Sean's View dono. Yeah, we could bring. Didn't I bring that back? I thought I brought the Sean's View donation back. Just nobody donates it. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Let me take a look.
New subscriber.
Swear to God, I brought that back. Glenn Buckwinkler. Buckwinkler. That is the greatest name I've ever fucking heard. Oh my God. Thank you. Glenn, thank you, man. What's up, bro? Good to have you here, Glenn. That's a fire name, dude. That's the name we could only dream about, man. That is such a beautiful name. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think I figured it out. Okay. Okay, maybe the Sean's View isn't there. Maybe it's under Schlong's View. I think it's 13 something usually. It used to be $13 and something cents. Oh yeah, I guess I don't have it. Yeah, Glock o'clock is $13. So, yeah, you're right. I don't have it. I could bring it back. I made a rule a long time ago, a while ago. This is like 2 years ago. I made a rule. I said, I'm not going to bring it back unless somebody donates it. So, like, if somebody donates the amount that they want it to be or that it is, and then says, I want this to be this donation, I'll then go get it and I'll put it on there and I'll replay it for you. Because I wanted to make sure people were serious about it. Because people for a while were like, hey, bring this one back, do this one. And I brought them back. And then like weeks went by and nobody donated them. And I was like, why did I bring these back? What the fuck? So I didn't bring them back. So yeah, we'll see. You guys just let me know if you really want it. But even the donations right now they're not done right because we're missing a bunch. We're missing stuff, right? Like there's now a $10. It's not Big Slow. The $10 is The Rock Suck Your Soul. And the $55 Elon Musk Nazi isn't even on here. So there's no more Blumpkin at 100. And the Omega Bomb just plays almost on all of them, except for the 150 and the 500 Sith Negan Bomb and those things like that. So, and the $1,000 huge boner one and the special one for Z-Pain and all those guys. But yeah, these are all wrong, actually, really. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna remake the list for you guys so you know, because I bet people go down and look at the list to find out what to do, and then they don't know. So I definitely need to rework the list of what's actually a donation now, and whittle it down to like 5 to 10, so we have a certain amount. It's a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that a while ago. But anyway, thank you guys for being here tonight, man. I had a blast. This was fucking awesome. Thanks to everybody who donated all the donations, and we had fun. I hope you subscribe if you're brand new. I hope you come back tomorrow because we'll be on the air tomorrow unless I'm in the hospital for whatever the hell's wrong with me. And I'll catch you tomorrow. I look forward to it. Get hard, stay long. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Let's play the man himself out, Travis Carden, since he was dropping the donos. This is for Travis Carden and everybody else who donated tonight and supported the show, liked it, shared it, and commented. The comment section was on fire. We have a record number of memberships on the show right now. Thank you for that. Stay hard, baby. See you tomorrow.
Travis Carden, dropping bombs on the show, just for Joe. Smoke weed every day. Travis Carden.